Hello. I'm still not entirely sure why, when it goes from the starting screen to this one, only like the last message carries over on the chat box. I'm not sure why it does that. It didn't used to do that. But, yeah. Anyway. Hi, Ninja. We're doing some more Mass Effect, obviously. Where did I leave off? We have some loyalty missions we can do. We can still get Tally and Samara. Then we have to do the collector ship, which I'm a little worried about. The collector ship always worries me. It's a tough one. First thing I want to do is go to Omega. And I need to go get the couplings. Technically, you have to do every side quest. So, again, if it comes out that, like, someone who's doing the contest missed, like, this, go get the couplings and come back, or go get the brandy for Chalkwest and come back. I don't care. I'm not going to, like, be like, oh, they should be disqualified. It's just, it's a little fetch quest with no combat, and you get a little experience and, like, money for it, and that's it. Literally, it's actually not in their favor, because they lose out on experience and money. So, as long as they do all the missions that require combat, sure. Which are much harder to miss, usually. Like, I missed a room in the Thane recruitment mission. I think. Was it that? Hold on a second. No, get out of here. Get out of here, Twitch. Okay. Oh no, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. It was the Morden one. The Morden recruitment mission. There is a room you can find that has 2 humans in it where they live. And they're like, oh, they're trying to kill us. And then it's just like, hey, I cleared a path. Go to Morden's place. I missed that room. It happens sometimes. It's in a weird spot. But literally all I missed out was a little bit of dialogue and potentially like an upgrade or money in that room. So really that just hurts me. So there was no combat in that room. So no chance of me dying. All right. Let's just go to Omega and get those couplings right now before I forget. Do I have full probes and fuel? Yes, I do. Oh, my money, my poor money. Oh, I forgot I bought 2 things on Ilium. I hate having this little money. There's a reason why I tend to hold on to like at least 75k. And that's when I unlock a new area with shops. And there's like a sniper rifle damage, I can buy it immediately. Now, there's only one other area I can unlock right now that you can buy stuff, Tachanka. And Tachanka's going to have some weapon upgrades. I mean, that's what they do. So, well, hello, Cyborg Titans. Welcome to the Mass Effect contest, where I currently have 13 deaths, I think, which is like only one less than I had the entire contest last year. I'm doing worse, but that's to be expected. I'm playing a different class. I still think Soldier is the best class in my playstyle for Insanity, but I wanted to change it up. So I went Infiltrator. And I'm paying for it a little bit. We're just here to shop, although that one Solarian might be here at this point in the game, so let's bring these 2. Well, hey, Jacob, you haven't been on my team in a while. Barriers, I hate pull. I hate pull. Because it doesn't work on enemies that have protection. And on this difficulty, everything has something. So, I don't like pull. I'm actually going to save his points for barrier, but the thing is, I'm never going to use Jacob once I do his loyalty mission. So I might as well make him as good as possible in that mission. So let's just max this out. I'm tempted to do squad, just so the other person I bring gets something. I'm tempted. The next thing I'm working on my character, once I have Disruptor rounds maxed out, I'm going to work... Actually, I might do it before that. I'm going to do Team Cryo. In my opinion, Team Cryo is the best team one, because it gives your teammates something to do. In Mass Effect 2, their damage is not good. Unless you're using the Incisor and it still has the glitch on it. which I think it does, where on Insanity, your teammates have a 75% penalty to damage with their weapons. I'm pretty sure it's not abilities, just weapons. But the Incisor Sniper Rifle, at least in original Mass Effect 2, didn't have that. I don't know why. And I think it's very possible they did not fix that. Because from what damage I've seen out of Garrus when he uses it, it looks like it's hitting pretty hard. So I think the glitch is still there. But if I'm going to be using, again, I'm trying to switch things up a little bit. Instead of using Miranda and Garrus most of the time, I'm trying to use Miranda and Kasumi. Because Kasumi, I think, blends better with Infiltrator. I can do her Shadow Strike ability to distract while my cloak is on cooldown. And then when she gets out of that, I can cloak and I can keep people off of me more. Plus, she has flashbang, which again, if my cloak is on cooldown and I'm in trouble, flashbang is nice. I like having those two abilities mixed with this class. That being said, both her and Miranda are very squishy and don't have access to the one weapon in the game that is very good on teammates. So I'm going to give them Squad Cryo and the Tempest whenever I get the Tempest. What if I missed it? Technically, I can't ask where it is. I never remember where the Tempest is. It's probably on Tally's or Samara's mission, though. Probably. I tend to do all the missions before I do loyalty missions, and I remember getting the Tempest fairly early. So. Kasumi and Thane. No, wait, Kasumi and Tally? Oh, I don't even have Tally yet. Potato Shepherd. Where am I? There you are. I am now my true form. But yeah, I give them Squad Cryo because Squad Cryo is actually good. It's even better in 3. Because Cryo in 3 works on armor. In this game, it doesn't. At least I don't think it does. Nowhere in here does it say that Cryo weakens armor. Okay. I'm only here to buy the couplings. So no fighting. Is Ish here? Ish is here. Again, there is no fighting on this mission. So if I missed it,
You told me about Jet.
I'm sure.
No, please. So, hey now. My job was to
If we don't walk away.
I need skilled important business. If we were to it's nothing illicit. No angle. Good to see you alive, Jacob.
Give me money. Also, Ninja, I'm not supposed to get pointers. Although I did guess it properly. I did say the Tempest was most likely on Tally or Samara's mission. And I tend to have the Tempest fairly early, and I tend to recruit Tally before anyone else when those come up. So that would explain why I have it for most of the game. And now that I think about it, I remember where you get it. It's like right before or after you talk to Cal Rieger. It's like a place where you find the radio, and there's a similar place where you find the Tempest. Yeah, because I was going to get Tally and Samara next anyway. Because again, I usually do all missions, and then I do loyalty. That's just how my brain works. What am I doing? I have to buy the complex at the market. What am I doing? Oh, wait. Do you have a...
Nothing to see here.
Trying to remember.
You want to talk to Arya.
What do you need?
Huh.
Why don't you
I guess that's later.
to keep you warm in the meantime?
And the reason why I got Thane before Tally this time is because I wanted him for the collector ship. Just in case I accidentally triggered. Because last time that happened, I accidentally triggered the collector ship mission by doing the crappy Firewalker missions. Because they apparently all count towards the mission count for unlocking missions like Horizon. And I ended up doing the collector ship without having Thane. And I fully planned on bringing him because he has warp. 2 people with warp is great for the collector ship. And Thane can have the incisor sniper rifle, which makes him perfect for collector encounters. Now, does that mean I'm going to bring him on the final mission? I don't know. The final mission's a little different. It's more of a gauntlet. And I don't know if I should bring him or not. Especially because there's one section where it's mostly just husks. Like, there's a lot of fighting, but the main threat of that part with the bubble is just husks. And for that, someone like even Jack might be better because she can just shockwave them. It depends. In the end, I don't think your teammates matter so much in this game compared to 3. I thought about buying this because I'm pretty sure this is the one I used in the last contest. Hi, Jeebus. The running is fine, but the shield increase is good because I just feel like shields are better than health. And increasing weapon ammo reserve by 10% is really nice. I'm pretty sure this is what I ran. It's only 10,000. What does my current one do? I can't tell from here. My current one has 3 buffs. I like all 3 of them, unlike the storm speed. But I believe they both have a shield boost. But ammo is really nice, except since I can cloak, I can get ammo a little easier than as a soldier. I guess I'll wait on that for now. I'm tempted to use pieces of armor. Because I do have a headpiece that gives me headshot damage, and as an infiltrator, that's good. Thing is, though, I don't have other pieces of armor I want to use, like melee damage, storm speed. Who cares? This is more for like an adept or an engineer or something. Where are those power couplings? How do I not remember where to get them? There they are. It makes sense that the Corian would have them because he has more like secondhand scrap stuff, and these are like old, outdated couplings. I miss playing this game. Like, I know I'm treating it like a Call of Duty at this point, or Halo, where I'm skipping dialogue and just focusing on the combat, which is the whole point of the contest. But I kind of want to play through this again at some point and just enjoy it. I could do it off stream. I've streamed this game a lot. And I want to move on to like some different stuff. One of my goals of the real year 5 of streaming. Well, I guess it'd be real year 4. Yeah, it'd be real year 4. Since year 4, I barely streamed at all. Sadly. It's going to be like actually playing different stuff. I have a ton of stuff on a short list of stuff I want to play on stream. Like, I want to play Triangle Strategy finally. That was a game I meant to play a while ago. I don't think I'm going to get Veilguard when it comes out. For 2 reasons. 1, I have plenty of stuff to play. And for whatever reason, I'm not really in a big hurry to play it. I'm just not. Now, if it was Mass Effect 4, oh yeah, day 1. But Dragon Age just isn't that game for me. I like it. But it's not like a day 1, I need to stream this 12 hours a day until I'm done game. Second reason is a bit more practical. I can't afford it. I can't afford new games. I spent way too much money on during the summer Steam sale to get a bunch of games for content for streaming. And it's like, now that new games come out, it's like, I really want to get the Dragon Ball game. What is it called? Sparking, I can't even tell you the name. You know what it's called? It's called Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's what it's called. It is literally a spiritual sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and that's why I want it. I mentioned this before, but just a short little, I'm not going to go into detail again, but I used to watch an online esport type thing where someone took Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and did AI versus AI and had teams that you could post builds, because you could you could put like different power-ups on people to increase things, or a different AI, and it was a whole thing. And it lasted for like 10 years, and I watched it pretty much the entire 10 years. And I was very sad when it ended. It ended a few years ago. Tenkaichi was perfect for that, and this game is very similar to it. Now, I don't think it has the Patara system where you can put, because that's what made it cool. Watching AI, making teams that are themed like Namekians or Saiyans or androids, it's fun to watch AI fights. You can do the same thing with like Super Smash Brothers, but it's gonna get old after like a season or two, because there's just so much you can do. But in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you could add Pataras for boosts to like melee damage, beam damage, clashes, health regeneration, defense, like all that stuff. And you could do AI. And because the game was not predictable, that made it even better. There are people that were in that league for years, and they spent years trying to fine-tune their team's build. Because you could slap a certain AI on somebody, and it would make them spam their B2s, which is like a Kamehameha, all the time, which was great for some characters, not so great for others. Example, Krillin. You did not want Krillin on a spam build, because one of his two B2s is awful. It was like I forget what it's called. It's like a scat or something. And the way it worked in the game, it did nothing. Sometimes you'd see supers come out and it's like, oh, don't do that one. That one's awful. So you didn't want that. But then you put that same AI and build on another person, and it wouldn't cause them to spam. It would cause them to like go melee crazy. It was fun trying to like figure out the builds. And I don't think this new Dragon Ball game has a Patara system, which means you can't customize your characters, which means you can't get 10 seasons out of that. But if I get that game, I would love, just as a throwback, I would love to do like one season where we put together just like theme teams and just have one season of just AI fights in that game. I don't even know if you can do AI fights in that game. Most games like that you can. I'm assuming you can. AI fights, I'm like 95% sure they exist in that game. But the Patara system in custom battles, probably not. Unfortunately.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking
Come
about
on,
selling.
Kenneth.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'll get some money.
Yeah, right.
Hey, go easy on me. I'm new. Money.
What can we do for you? Will do, Commander.
Oh man, I played StarCraft 2 for a little bit. I mentioned this before. I used to work with a guy that was like top 500 in the US, and he had me play with him in like duos. He carried me constantly because we were fighting people like in between our rank. That's probably part of the reason why he wanted to team up with me. My rank was so bad, it made him play people that were like not near his play level. But it was still 2-on-1 because I didn't know what I was doing.
No message.
I remember that.
Commander.
I also never did the other campaigns. I only did the first campaign. I know there's at least one more after that came out, and I just never got it. Alright. We are going to go get Tally. Because that was the plan for today. The plan is to get Tally, then Samara, then do any other side quests we have access to, like this one. And then we'll start doing the loyalty missions. Again, I usually recruit Tally first. The very first thing I do after Horizon is usually get Tally, just because I like her. But for the contest purposes, I got Thing first. I just wanted to confirm I got him this time. Okay, this mission has a lot of Geth. Now, I know that flashbang works on robots. It works on everything, almost. It doesn't work on like Scions or Praetorians, but that makes sense. I could bring Garrus, because he has overload. Yes, Tally has Kasumi has overload too, but it's not high level as Garrus's. However, Kasumi actually has 2 other abilities that are useful for my build. Garrus really doesn't have any. However, he can have the broken sniper rifle. So it's like I think it's a toss up at this point. And since I'm trying to be different and I'm trying to use different, like one other person this time, I'll go Kasumi. I just think she meshes better with the Infiltrator. Shadow of War. I never got to play that. Yeah, AI fights can be fun, especially when there's a customization option. It makes it last so much longer than it should. Like I said, I watched Dragon Ball Z League for 10 years. 10 seasons. Because of the customization fun and just seeing, and again, I've mentioned before, it has 2 things that I really like doing, and it's like an OCD thing. 1, I love using everyone in a game at least once, or like for instance, I wanted to make 6 Cannon Shepherds because there's 6 classes. I also wanted to use every combination of beginning stuff because you can also do that because there's 6 of them, but you combine them like one and the other. So I'm hold on, 1, 2, yeah, there's 6 combinations, which is perfect. Or like in Final Fantasy Tactics, where I used every class once except for 1 because it's an odd number. I didn't allow myself to use the stronger classes more than once. And I had to use the crap classes at least once. Final Fantasy 12, same thing. There are 6 characters. You can have 2 classes per character. I used every class once. You don't have to do that. The meta for 12 is to use like Time Mage like 2 or 3 times, but I didn't. In Dragon Ball Z League, you got to make these cool themed teams that had no overlap, which kind of helps my brain. My brain likes that. And 2, it had hold on. I lost my train of thought for a second. Brain, please. I was getting there and I lost it. It was the fact that in games, I like when characters gain like personality traits through randomization. Example. When Jay played Mass Effect for the first time, his Garrus died all the time. Over and over and over again. Mine did not. So in his mind, when he went on to 2 and saw Garrus again, it was cool, but it was like, oh man, he's gonna die again, isn't he? I like when the RNG of a video game gives you personality, like XCOM does that too. And in Dragon Ball Z League, that's what happened. There were characters that were known for doing certain things, like whether good or bad. Again, my best example is in like season 2 or 3, Scouter Vegeta, which is like Vegeta in the Saiyans saga, with the Scouter in the tail. He took out an entire team by himself one time. And then ever since then, even like up to season 10, it was just like, hey, here comes Scouter Vegeta. Like, he hasn't done well the last couple of years, but remember that one time? He's always capable. I just like when that happens. Why warp ammo? Because it goes well with disruptor ammo. Disruptor ammo is good against shields and synthetics. Warp ammo is good against everything else. It's good against health, armor, and barriers. I can flip between them. I maxed out warp ammo first because of Horizon. But now I'm going to be working on either disruptor ammo or cryo. My goal is to just finish these 2. I'm leaving these 2 alone, because they will mess up my cooldown for cloaking. But yeah, I could have gone armor piercing, but there's overlap. Oh, well, not really overlap, but I'd have nothing for barriers. I'd rather have something for barriers. Because again, I kind of go all in on like making my team good against collectors when I have to. Because I hate them. Didn't the new Lord of the Rings game just come out recently? That was like a dwarf game with crafting. I don't remember. Is it out? Is it coming out?
Anyone else having heat problems with their shields?
All I can think
Out
of
of the sunlight.
is maybe they just made like Deep Rock Galactic with dwarves from Lord of the Rings instead of space dwarves.
Emergency log entry. The Geth are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this.
Hey, why did a Geth have money? I don't know.
Matters. Kill us alive.
I know I'm salvaging it, and that's where the money comes from. I just like the idea that that random Geth had money on him.
Dropship inbound.
Shepherd!
Shepherd.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Even though my warp ammo's maxed out, Disruptor ammo is good against shields and synthetics, so this might be better, even though it's only level 2. Also, AI hacking would have been better, but I'm not putting points into that. Once the tally mission is done, that's pretty much all I would use it for. I guess I could respec into it and then respec out of it. You know, that's an option. I might respec for Tally's loyalty mission and give myself maxed out disruptor ammo and AI hacking. And then when I'm done, respec out of it. Because Tally's loyalty mission, in my opinion, is one of the hardest missions in the game. Because it has an enemy type that you don't have to build for as much in this game. Geth. And there's quite a few enemies in that level that also rush you with a shotgun, which also doesn't happen too much in this game. Yes, Harbinger will walk slowly towards you, but he doesn't have a shotgun. He'll just blast you with abilities and stuff. But the Geth destroyers can cloak, and they have shotguns, so I almost want to respec just for that one mission. And since respecking is built into the game, it's not considered cheating. Oh, let me get a drink. Oh no! Oh no! I dropped my controller. I'm looking at the sky in camera mode. Get back here. Okay. How do I get out of this? There you are. I'm in a bad spot. I need to be very careful of my back. As long as I don't get flanked before I kill over here, I'm fine. Now is where I'm getting flanked. But I can just do this. And I'm decently safe. Okay. That's great. That is great. That gives me the ability to purchase with resources a 50% increase to armor damage from heavy pistols, which will turn my Carnifex into an armor shredding gun, which is great. Because my Locust is already a barrier and shield shredding gun. Ow, I'm just stuck on the wall. All right. You're fine. All right, one enemy left, two enemies left, one ahead and one way over to my right. But I can't get to the one on my right because it's blocked off. It's fine. Let's let my shield come back. As I said, the Viper gets one shot, maybe two, with the effect of the boost from the cloak. I understand that the Viper's not as good as the Mantis when it comes to getting, like, the most out of this class. I just like the Viper. I like it for its ammo capacity. I will say my original plan was to take the Matic. Well, take assault rifle training so I can have the Matic. I'm starting to second guess that. Oh, come on. Like, the Widow is so good, especially on a class that buffs sniper rifle damage. And I spec'd into the cloak that makes your first shot just do amazing damage. I might have to take the Widow. I love the Matic. But unfortunately, because the Matic's a single shot weapon, it's not going to synergize well with my cloak. I'm going to get like 2 or 3 shots off and then the cloak boost is gone. But if I take the Widow, I can do massive damage in one shot. I'm trying to lure this Geth over here. Alright. Let's look around. I don't want to miss any upgrades. Upgrades are very important.
No shields.
Luckily, for some reason, the sun doesn't matter to your health. You think if the sun was strong enough to melt your shields, it would be strong enough to melt your skin. But it apparently doesn't matter. I guess our armor is good enough to keep that radiation out. But since the shield is on top of the armor, it would mess with that. I heard that. Geth could be the most, like, silent assassins ever, but they are made of metal, like plastic, and when they move, you can easily hear them. Also, the flashlight heads also doesn't help that. Once again, I got hit by something that doesn't exist. This game has been acting weird. I've had moments where I'm just in cover, and I get, like, hit out of cover from nothing. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there. Money. There's the temp. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. It's in the same area as the radio. Now, I don't want that, but my teammates do. I want my Locust back. Is there a weapon thing near here? Normally they put weapon things like, well, nope. I get to do this big fight with a Tempest. Wonderful.
Up one, this is squad leader Calriker. Come in, guys, pinned down. Get down to half straight. Something about the sun systems under. I don't think so. Getting Tally out safely is Marina.
I like how he just talks over himself the whole time. Oh, here's one of the most nitpicky things I ever nitpick in a video game.
Crap, doorway's blocked.
I can jump over that.
The demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
I can get over that. It's not that tall.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the quarry commander mentioned.
We're 100 and some years in the future. I'm pretty sure we have some way of getting over that rock pillar. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. These guys.
I got it.
Cloak can only help so much, and Tally's mission is more in close quarters. In this mission, I can cloak and back off a little bit. In the Tally mission, sniper rifles aren't that good because it's so close. So I'm gonna have to be very careful in that mission.
Get ready.
Not only do I might want to respec into AI hacking and disruptor ammo, I might want to also bring the Tempest. The Tempest is a better close range SMG, and that mission is very close quarters. For a Vanguard, that'd be fun, or even a soldier. I used my shotgun, but this character. I mean, I'm saying there is a way over that. Like, look, let me figure this out. We could roll one of these. See how these are just kind of like propped here? I'm sure we could push one of these and roll it over and kind of like climb on top of it. We could also maybe grab a box or something. There's a box. There's probably a box in there.
On our left.
No, don't do that. Eh. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have this thing. When I'm in super big trouble, I have to remember I have this thing. I just never use it. Again, the Tempest is not horrible. I just prefer the Locust for my playstyle. I hit the cloak button and nothing happened, by the way. That wasn't just me running into fire. I hit the cloak button. Okay. Thank you, camera angle. Apparently you can't cloak while you're running. While I was running, I hit the Y button. And nothing happened.
Here they come.
You bet.
They're behind you, Miranda. It's perfected genes, my ass. Alright.
There we go.
Hey, Shepard, I think they're behind us. Guys, what are you doing?
Right behind you.
With you. With you. Be right there.
Alright.
Here we go.
I'm not entirely sure if the enemies continuously spawn here or not.
They're cloaked.
I'm going to slowly get closer just in case. Okay, this is very dangerous because of this Geth Hunter. So I am going to back up. Miranda, you're probably going to die. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. See ya.
Shield down.
And this is where cloaking comes in handy, in a level that's big enough to actually use it. Soldier, I couldn't really do that. I'm just stuck there. But of course, Soldier also has like more health, better better buffs of some kind. And a shotgun for up close fighting. My best up close weapon is currently my Tempest. Are you guys gonna keep spawning? I don't know. It wouldn't do that, right? Nah. Alright, we're just gonna do the same thing I did as a soldier. Use ability, shoot, cover. It's the same thing. And again, if someone's wondering, why didn't you pick soldier then? Their ability is better because you do more damage. No, because also cloak has a utility to it. It's gonna keep coming, huh? Alright, alright. Yeah, I did it. But yeah, I joked around, but I think I might actually, for the contest next year, I might actually, like, if we can, like, suggest some different rules, I think I'm going to suggest two things. One, this is mostly for Mass Effect 2. When you go on a mission, you will autosave at the beginning of the mission. The problem is, if you go further into the mission, it'll autosave further into the mission. The issue with that is you could cause a just a death spiral, where you're stuck in an area where the autosave just puts you there, and you have the wrong teammates, you have the wrong build, you have the wrong weapons, the wrong heavy weapon, and you just die over and over and over, and that pretty much ruins the entire contest for them. That happened last year to somebody. They were stuck on the collector ship towards the end, where like the platforms are like coming at you, and they just had the wrong teammates and the wrong weapons, and it was just like they couldn't get past it. I think there should be a rule where if you take a 5 death penalty, you can load the autosave for a restart mission. Like, for example, here's an autosave on the mission itself, like 20 minutes later. But here's a restart mission autosave. I believe you should be able to spend 5 deaths, just a 5 death penalty, and restart the entire mission. It's also, I mean, it's not like it's going to be free either. Not only are you getting 5 deaths, but that person's going to have to play through that entire mission again, with more chances of dying. And who's to say their next loadout of teammate and weapons going to do any better? I heard that. All right.
Combat drone, watch out.
Yeah, you're dying. I hate combat drones. Oh, you're a prime. Oh, and I have nowhere to go here. This is precarious.
Can't do that.
Watch for the drone.
Hello? I just got stuck. What was that? Like, is his leg made of Velcro? I was like, there's plenty of room to get by, and I just got stuck. Alright, well, I can't shoot anybody like this. Don't worry, I got you. I wasn't running away, I was just flanking them. Anyway, and my second idea... Actually, I have 3 ideas. My second idea would be... It's kind of a joke idea, but... Remember how in the first year of the contest, Shepard's death at the beginning of Mass Effect 2 counted for everybody? It was just a +1 death that everyone gets. I made the joke last year that if that counts, then if you don't do enough for war assets and you don't get the destroy ending where Shepard lives, that you get a death for that too. It's only one, and it'd be fair. And honestly, odds are you probably die more getting the correct war assets to do that than just taking the one death. Because back then, the rule was you only did a certain number of quests. You didn't have to do all of them. This year, all of them. So everyone should have enough war assets to get around that. And what was the last thing that I was going to suggest? Hold on, I gotta think again. Crap. Miranda. I should really write things down. I have gotten to that point. Where I need to have, like, sticky notes and just write stuff down. Because I don't remember. Alright, giving 5 lives to go back to the beginning of a mission. The stupid death at the end of 3, that doesn't matter anymore, really. That was mainly for last year. What was the other one? Oh! The classes. It was going to be funny if every year you're in the contest, you have to use a different class. Now, there's probably people that have already used the same class the first 2 years, and that's fine. There's no rule in place. What if, like, starting year 3, the rule is you have to use a different class? That way, by the end, but you know, after doing this for like 5 or 6 years, you're down to like your least favorite class. I think that would make for some interesting scores. It'd almost be like a draft, right? Like an NFL draft kind of thing, where you use your best class first, obviously. But then as it goes, you're going to end up with like the one class left that you don't like. That could be kind of fun. The only thing that breaks it is, because we've done the contest twice now, there are people that have done the same class twice, most likely. So it'd be a little unfair, because like year 3, for instance, I would be down to 4 classes, while someone else might be down to 5. And if you're like, oh, we'll just tell them to drop a class, like they used it. Yeah, but they could easily say like their worst class. If I could do that, I'd be like, yeah, I already used the adept. Or, yeah, I used soldier twice in a row. I'll just take the adept off. That's not fair. We could just say year 1 doesn't count for that, and we just start here. That means I get to use soldier again. Yay. I mean, to be fair, the first year of the contest, everyone probably used their strongest class. Because who knows if this is going to be an annual thing. Why not use your strongest class the first time? When it could be the last time. Now, this would be very difficult to do. But if you could like order your classes in an honest way, from most powerful to least powerful for you on Insane, maybe you got like a handicap. Kind of like in golf. Where if you choose like your worst class, you get like 10 free deaths. But then you're in a situation where, what if someone is just like, oh yeah, I'm terrible with the soldier class? Or what if someone is just really good with all of them? That's kind of like a unfair way of doing it. Oh no! I'm just starting to think of ways to like spice it up next year a little bit. I think the 5 death rule for restarting a mission is fine. That way someone does not get locked into like a 50 death cycle and it just ruins the entire contest for them.
We're taking fire down here.
Because in 2, that could easily happen. Ah. Ow. Ow, my face. That should be hitting me. Yeah, I see you over there. There were times in last stream of this, which was Friday, I think. Yeah. I was getting hit behind cover, and it was very annoying. But if someone is up that high, and my cover is here, that should be hitting me. I think that's fair. Come on. Ow. I'm just slowly whittling them down. See, up close, the Tempest is better than the Locust. But since I'm an Infiltrator, and enemies really don't go towards me when I'm cloaked, it kind of doesn't work that well. Now for like a Vanguard, yeah. Tempest would be great. It's almost just like a backup shotgun. Of course, you'd also go the other way. Give yourself the Locust so you have a long-range option. Since I really don't like the Claymore shotgun, if I ever play through this on Insane as a Vanguard, I'm probably picking Sniper Rifle as like a option to pick people off from a distance if I need to. Or Assault Rifle with the Matic, and it's kind of the same thing. Since if I pick Assault Rifle, I can have the Matic, but if I pick Sniper Rifle, I can't have the Widow. I think that might be the difference. Hi, Remnant. At the gym? Oh, insert dumb dad joke about the only gym I go to is a Pokemon gym. All right. These missile guys are getting very annoying. Oh, hello, Mocha Man. Come on. Okay. Nope. You guys are so annoying. Go away. Well, yeah. If I was in charge of where to put Pokemon gyms in Pokemon Go, I would 100% choose actual gyms as an option. Why would you not do that? I make a deal with like Gold's Gym or like some chain gym where it's like, we're going to put our gyms at all your places as a kind of like a joke, but also it's convenient. I mean, I do all the upgrades, so I have options. Like, for instance, if you don't upgrade your ship, Thane dies. And Thane is one of the best characters against collectors. I'm probably going to be taking Miranda and Kasumi with me on the final mission, but if I did decide to choose Thane because Incisor Sniper Rifle and Warp, I would want to keep Thane alive. Although I guess I could just have him with me when I do the boss fight in the cargo bay. Yeah, well, just to show you like how Vanguard really isn't my style, I like the Geth Plasma Shotgun, which is probably the worst shotgun for a Vanguard, because I just feel like it's not as good up close. It's meant for like a mid-range shotgun. It's a mid-range accurate shotgun, which I love on Soldier. Or if I'm playing on normal and I pick shotgun just for fun on a class, I love it for that. But I guess I'm not a shotgun person in Mass Effect. Because my first pick for shotgun is the one that's like not the up-close shotgun.
Charges are go. Move it or lose it.
Not counting the Crusader in 3, which is like a slug thrower. The main reason why I don't like the Claymore, it's a one-shot. I am not a big fan of one-shot shotguns. Sniper rifles are fine because you're further away. I don't like that feeling of you zoom in, you shoot something once with the claymore, and then you're like, oh, hello. I hate that feeling. With sniper rifle, you got plenty of time. Oh, the Matic is probably the best weapon in the game overall. It's just, my original plan for the Infiltrator in this build was to pick the AR training. So I could have the Matic. But I'm starting to backpedal on that a little bit, because the Widow is so good. And it takes such good advantage of my Assassin Cloak. I might go Widow. Because, I mean, I have the Locust. Like, that's like an underpowered assault rifle, you know? As much as I love the Matic, I always use it. For once, maybe I choose the Widow on this class. I chose the Widow on the Soldier. That made sense. Because I don't like the Revenant, and again, the Claymore is not really my style.
These buildings are Quarian. This colony predates the Geth uprising.
This deep behind Geth lines? Hope the Quarians got what they were looking for.
Is there an upgrade in this one instead of money? No, okay. That was easy. Generally, when the hacking ones are easy and they put like the matching symbols next to each other, it's more of a mandatory one, or maybe like a upgrade instead of money. That one just happened to be easy.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then.
I think it's either this room or the room where you get Tally after the fight with the armature, where you get access to the Geth plasma rifle if you're on a certain difficulty, which I am. Although I believe in this version of the game, that's no longer the case. In the original Mass Effect 2, in order to get the plasma gun, the plasma rifle, you had to play like on like hard, like veteran or higher, I think, something like that. And you would find it here. Or in the room where Tally is. In this version of the game where they take all the DLC weapons and make them for sale, other places or just put them somewhere, I'm thinking that's not the case this time. Doesn't matter, I don't have assault rifles anymore. So that's the other thing. I've been putting money into assault rifle upgrades. I wish I would have decided on the Widow sooner, because I could have saved money on assault rifle upgrades. Because I thought I was getting one. And if I'm taking Kasumi and Miranda, they don't have all those assault rifle upgrades are useless. It's kind of sad. Oh well, it wasn't that much money, I guess.
Would it help if I run?
At least
Get to Tally. Yeah. Also, I don't remember. If you charge the Geth plasma shotgun, can you use biotic charge? Or does that automatically shoot the gun? I don't remember. And that could be different in 2 and 3. Hey, can I... Oh, come on. I was really hoping for a sniper rifle upgrade on this. Oh. I want sniper rifle upgrades. Yeah. Because certain things in the game, you can keep the Geth plasma shotgun charged for quite a while, but certain things will force you to shoot it. Like interacting with something might force it. Or something else, like putting a different ammo on it. I think you have to let go, and it'll just shoot it.
I see you, Shepard.
Those drones have optical camouflage systems. Stay frosty.
Oh, it's the Jenkins killers. Oh, we don't like you. You killed my favorite teammate. Poor Jenkins. Alright, terrible shots. Alright, there you go.
Down you go.
Well, hello, Big Geth. Also, a reason to get the Widow. Again, the Assassin cloak is just better with it. I might get 2 or 3 shots off with the Viper that give me the bonus from cloak. Probably only 2. I believe I think the window in 3 for Assassin cloak might be bigger. I'm not sure on that. But it seems I can get like 2 shots off before the time dilation stops, which makes me think I'm getting 2 shots with the Assassin's cloak buff. But with the Widow, I get the buff on every single shot.
Here they come.
Because I'm patient enough to wait and cloak and wait and cloak. With this thing, I'm more tempted to just blast. Rather than sit back and like shoot twice, cloak, shoot twice, cloak. I believe the statistics in this game, the Widow is like 4.5 times more powerful than the Viper per shot. But the Viper has, conveniently has about 4.5 times more ammo. So it's whatever you want to do. Do you want to do the one big shot, or do you want to do a bunch of little ones? And it's kind of like the difference between an assault rifle like the Matic and an assault rifle like the Avenger. If both do the same damage per second, which they don't, but still, imagine this. The Widow shot is a hit or miss, right? You hit or you miss. If you hit, 100% damage. If you miss, 0. The Viper requires 4 to 5 shots to connect to equal a Widow shot. But what if you hit 3 of them? You didn't do as much as the Widow, but you did more than the Widow if you missed. It's whatever your playstyle is. Do you like the big shot? Are you accurate with your one shot? Or do you prefer to just kind of like spray and hit like half your shots? Alright, I'm out of ammo again. No, I have the wrong ammo on. What the? Well, that was convenient. All right, well, this is a problem. Miranda, what are you doing?
Down you go.
I forgot to switch back to the Locust. There was a weapon thing in the other room, and I forgot to switch back to it. Whoopsie. All right.
You got it. With you. Nice. Watch him. Yes.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I was stuck on I think I was stuck on Kasumi. Yeah, move, please. I don't like that sound. Where did the big Geth go? Okay. Yeah, the problem with getting your weapons is if you're getting a weapon for your teammates and not you, like I did with the Tempest, I am now stuck with it. Now, I could do the smart thing and just come back here and switch it out. Unless the room is closed. It is not. Okay. Or when you pick up a new heavy weapon. It's like, but I didn't want that. I want this. There we go. Much better. I like the Viper because I normally just play on normal. And the Viper is great on normal because of its ammo capacity.
Someone's coming.
But again, if you like the Widow, like, big one-shot damage, you probably hate the Viper.
Yes! Enemy down!
I may have just reset this fight. Look at how much faster I can kill those drones with the Locust. Because it's just so much more accurate. Here come the drones.
Here we go. I'm on it. One less. One less.
No shields.
Okay, we're good. I can't quite target you. I like the Viper for that. It's kind of satisfying to just like bounce back and forth like that and just keep shooting him in the head. It's kind of fun. You're still alive? I thought I killed you. With someone who's smart would make a Jenkins mod. Yeah. Again, I don't know how you get around the fact that he can't talk. Maybe you'd have to do like again, like the idea like he was injured and he can no longer speak. So he uses his Omni tool to speak. Which is why he's basically TTS the character.
Shepard!
Yes! Yes!
Down you go.
Ha! Eat it!
Yeah, there's that cart line again. Down you go. Okay.
Get ready.
Oh, that's actually very not good. Whew. That is a Geth Prime.
I got it!
Surrounded by a bunch of drones.
Easy enough. Enemy down. Nice.
I have to kill the drones first. I don't want them, like, getting above me.
That had to hurt. Did I do that?
I missed every single shot that time. And there's the downside to the Viper for me. When I like when I get into that loop, that form, when I bounce back and forth between like the chest and the head and just keep firing, but that can work against me. I'll get stuck in a loop or I'm missing all my shots and I won't stop for like 5 or 6 shots for some reason. My brain is like, what are you doing, hands? Stop. You're missing everything.
Look straight ahead.
Here we go. You bet. One less. On it.
You know what those droids remind me of? Has anyone here seen season 1 of Next Generation? Star Trek? Their Season 1 of Next Generation is pretty rough. Honestly, I think it's the worst first season of any Star Trek I've ever seen. And I've seen all of them, but original series. It's rough. It's trying to find its place after like 20 to 30 years after the series ended. I get it. It got much better. Most sci-fi series, I think, have a terrible first season. Yeah. Voyager's first season is awful. I love Voyager. Voyager is probably my favorite Star Trek just because it was my first one. And I just love the characters and I love the setting. But, that first season's bad. Anyway, there are a handful, just like any season that's bad, there are a handful of episodes that are good. And one of the best episodes of Next Generation Season 1 was Arsenal of Freedom. The fact that I know it by name tells you that, because I hardly ever remember episode names. And there's a little drone that kind of like chases them on the surface. It kind of reminds me of them. A little bit. The first show that pops in my mind for having a fantastic first season, I'm trying to think. What is a TV show that I've seen where I think the first season was like the best? See, I haven't seen Stranger Things. I've also heard that Heroes, when it was popular, the first season was fantastic, but then it kind of got worse and worse. But I haven't seen it. I'm trying to think of something. Honestly, a while ago I binged ER. I never watched ER growing up. I binged all 15 seasons. I think ER's first season is really good. Not the best, but I think its first season is actually very good. I like its first season better than probably its last 6 or 7. What else is there? Again, sci-fi wise, most first seasons in sci-fi are fairly bad. They're trying to establish a whole new sci-fi world and a whole new lore, and that takes time. Which is why I give Mass Effect 1 so much credit. Mass Effect 1 is so good for it having to be like the exposition game where it just explains everything and like puts the entire galaxy into being, and I think it's really, really good considering that.
This could be a problem.
Everyone says 2 is the best.
Enemies in front.
It probably is. But 2 has the benefit of Empire Strikes Back. It doesn't have to start the story. It doesn't have to end the story. You don't have to develop an entire galaxy's worth of information in one game. You don't have to somehow end an epic trilogy story in like 15 minutes. And think of a way to beat the Reapers. 2 was this nice middle ground where it's like the stories are, the first game already set everything in motion. You already know most of the details. Now they can sprinkle in some more. And it's almost like a filler enemy. The collectors are kind of like an anime filler enemy. Because the Reapers are the main threat, but we don't have to know how to kill them yet. Again, Empire Strikes Back. Doesn't start the story, doesn't end the story. And that is a big bonus. Because you can kind of just do whatever. And it's kind of nice. Well, I don't know. To me, Daniel Jackson reminds me of like, I don't know why I'm... Hey, have you ever heard Power Rangers connected to Stargate? Well, you have now. I always think of Billy, the original Blue Ranger. They always dressed him in baggy clothes and made him like the nerd. So before they all morphed, he couldn't fight at all. He was the one that had no fighting training. All the other characters in the show had some form of like fighting or dancing or gymnastics. Billy was the nerd. Whenever he had to fight hand to hand without morphing into a Power Ranger, he was terrible for like the first season. The funny thing is, the actor was actually in very good shape. I did not know this until way later. When they started that show, I believe the actor was a gymnast. When they hired everybody, I believe he was a gymnast, but they wanted him to play the nerd. So they always dressed him in like big baggy clothes and overalls to hide his muscles. because apparently he was in very good shape. And in later seasons of Mighty Morphin, they allowed Billy to just kind of like wear whatever. And there were episodes where he wore like a tank top and stuff. And it's like, yeah, he always looked like that. Like if they hit it in the first season. I'm glad they let him do that. Like he was the nerd for the first season, but they let him just kind of be his own character. And eventually it's like, why would you not be in shape? It's like Rodney in Atlantis. Rodney was always the nerd. He always seemed out of shape, but you know he has to be in at least decent shape, running around shooting everything and keeping up with Ronan. He might look out of shape, but he's kind of like, you know, dad shape. He's in the kind of shape that's required to survive. But yeah, you think he would be? There's actually an episode that he comments on that. He's trying to do something that requires a lot of muscle, and he's like, "You think I'd be more buff by now, right?" I think that's kind of like breaking the fourth wall a little bit for his character. Like, you think I'd be more buff by now? Why do I still look like this?
Over here! Get to cover! Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before. I still got no idea.
Yeah, because Carter was at least a trained Air Force, like, major. She knew how to fight.
Are you sure she's still
can't get a clear shot?
And Jackson eventually did. I do like, and it made sense. You know, if you're on the team for a few years, you probably pick up a lot of stuff. And I'm sure they trained him. I don't think General Hammond would send out someone like Daniel Jackson, who's just like an archaeologist, basically. I don't think he would send him out into the field without proper training. So to me, it does make sense, especially in later seasons, where he's like keeping up with the group in terms of like shooting and running. It makes sense. Yes. And I think that was, he is a bit of a Will Wheaton. He's a bit of a Wesley Crusher, a little bit. But I kind of like it. Like, everyone has their usage, right? Ronan is like the muscle when you get into firefights and like hand-to-hand fights and everything. Taylor is kind of like she's kind of like the Daniel Jackson of the group almost, because she knows people there. She's like the traitor. She's the one who like introduces the Atlantis group to other groups because she knows them. But obviously can also fight. Shepard is just like them, you know. He's the leader of the group. He's basically O'Neill, kind of, except less jokey a little bit. But yeah, Rodney, it's like when it comes down to it, it comes down to science. And that is something similar to Mass Effect. Ashley talks about how the Reapers are so powerful. And being a Marine who just has a gun, what do you do against a Reaper? James has the same problem. He mentions it in 3. It's like, what is, like, how? How does a grunt on the ground with a weapon help against the Reapers? Numbers. You know, to hold back the husks and stuff, that's obvious, but I get it. And when it comes down to, like, beating the replicators or striking a blow against, like, the Wraith, yeah, science is going to have to play a big role. Ronan can't just take out his cool laser gun and shoot the ship. You know, Rodney has to take it out somehow. Yeah, there actually are a couple times where Rodney gets to do something physical. It's kind of fun. Yeah, just give him gains. I don't even know if I did this yet. I've lost. Sorry, I got into the Stargate conversation. That tends to suck me in.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
New Stargate series?
I'm not gonna.
And if you want to.
Hostiles.
There was that potentially fake thing that I saw yesterday, where they're remaking the Stargate movie, and then it's potentially making it into a trilogy, and then also a new TV series after it. It's probably fake, but I don't know. I can hope.
Here goes.
Even if it wasn't fake, I'm not sure if I'd even want it, honestly. I've never seen the Stargate movie. I always heard if you love the show, maybe don't watch the movie. Or like watch the movie first and then watch the show. But if you've already seen the show through 5 times like I have, don't watch the movie. I probably will someday, but I'm in no hurry. Well, it's just that it's so different. Like you're going back. It's like watching a prequel episode, a long one, but things are just different. Like the show did such a good job introducing new lore, like every other episode about the ancients and the Goa'uld and all that, and the movie is just so different. And they retcon some stuff and put more stuff in. It's because of that. It probably wouldn't feel like it's even connected to me. Like different actors. Like it's everything about it's different. Also the fact that I know that the original director, I always forget his name, of the movie does not like the show. I believe he has stated multiple times that was if he was going to make a show out of that movie that he made, it would have been an entirely different direction. And apparently he does not like what the show did. So that's in the back of my mind that whole time. Ow. Again, I'm sure I will watch it someday. Also, what am I doing? I have to go. Uh-oh. That might have been a goof. Oh, that was definitely a goof. Yep, because of you. You're the problem. I'm just getting shot constantly. Goodbye.
You bet. Here we go.
Miranda, no. Also, just a little side note on that. I haven't seen the movie, but the show calls back to the movie a lot sometimes. There's actually a 2-parter that almost directly references the show in a lot of ways, or the movie in some ways. I feel like I've already absorbed information that I probably need from the movie just based on that. Like, I know what happens. They've discussed it before. Like, the actual plot of the movie is discussed in the show. And there's that Morbius 2-parter, I think it's called Morbius, where they go back and it's like very similar to the movie, but it's also different because it's the show. Like, I don't have to watch it. Like I said, I probably will someday.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, like the Raw is a big deal. And Abydos and all that. Okay, this isn't great.
Going dark.
If I can get past these guys. I should be good. Problem is my shield isn't going back up because I'm in the sun. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. Ouch. Are you still alive? How is Kasumi still? I thought Kasumi was dead. How did you survive out there? I miss Stargate. I need to watch it now. Also, just a quick little... I know I keep pausing the game. I'm in a talking mood today. I don't know why. I love Stargate SG-1. I love Stargate Atlantis. For some reason, with Atlantis, I can watch it over and over again and not get tired of it. With SG-1, I watch through it like once every 5 years. It's similar to like Mass Effect and Dragon Age. I like them both. Mass Effect, I can play over and over again. Dragon Age, like once every 5 years. I can't explain it. I like both of them. It's just that feeling of like replayability and being able to like just watch it over and over again without getting tired of it. SG-1 was so good. I mean, it's still good, but oh, I'm in deep trouble. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's no heal in this game, buddy. Yeah, wow! That didn't even work for a second. I flashbanged him, and it was immediately just spray.
Deploying Metagel. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
With luck,
You've done enough, Rieger.
wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm not gonna stand there while...
And if you want to honor your...
Incoming.
Here's what I need to do. I need to do
No shields.
better. That's the plan. I need to do better.
You got it. Nice. That one.
Mind. Cal Rieger might die. Like, I'm sorry to say, Cal Rieger fans, but he might die. Woo. Ugh. Yeah, this part's a little insane. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Look at that bull. Look at that. That's so crap. That's so much crap. Did you see that home into me? I was cloaked. Like, oh yeah, they can't see you. And then just watch this ball of death fly towards me. Hi, sandwich. It did it again. It did it again. Ugh.
My shields are down.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah. This is me if I go to Walmart. This is not Hailstrip. Like, this is Earth for me. This is I go outside to get the mail. Like, this symbolizes not only the sun on my skin, but also just like my social issues. Like, if I have to go to the store and get something, all this fighting of Geth is just like dealing with people. It's just like, and the sun is just, well, the sun. All right, I'm gonna get. No, I can't. You are a major problem.
Go in the dark.
Ow! That hurt quite a bit. Kasumi, kill something.
Got it.
Thank you.
Cloaking.
Oh, he was dead before he hit the ground. Now, I'm almost there. The problem is, I need to take care of the ones that spawn here, so I don't get flanked, which is what happened last time.
This'll help.
That did not help, actually. You just overloaded the wall. Alright, I think we're good. Yep, and this is the death zone. We just sit here.
We go.
We sit here and win. Now, part of the problem is I did not bring the correct heavy weapon. I should have brought a heavy weapon capable of killing this thing quickly. Instead, I have the cryo weapon. This is one of the few instances where I should not have brought this. Also, Cal Rieger might die. It's gonna happen, probably. I can't help it. Okay. Alright. That's cool. Alright. Down to armor. I don't have the 50% buff to heavy pistol damage on armor yet, but I think it's still better against armor than the Locust is, so. Will this do anything at all? No. It just did nothing. Alright. That's to be expected. Yeah, the Viper will too. I'm just using up the Carnifex ammo first. That way I know I have enough to finish it off at least. Okay. Oh, there's still an enemy left. Goodbye.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Oh yeah. That's why I love Miranda. Miranda is the best. Like the only two negative things I can say about Miranda is one, she can equip the one weapon that's broken in this game for teammates, the incisor sniper rifle, and she's kind of squishy. But she has overload and warp, which are fantastic, great combination, and she has the ability to boost your health and weapon damage. And her bonus ability is god-awful, so I don't have to put any points into it.
Just let me finish this download.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, you still get it like this. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, if any teammate can equip a shotgun, I give him the Geth Plasma shotgun, because teammates can be dumb when it comes to range on shotguns, and the Geth Plasma is like a long-range shotgun. I don't know how many times I've given someone like the Katana, and they just shoot from a million miles away, but at least with the Geth Plasma, they have a chance of hitting them. Hi, Tally.
Thank you, Shepard. This whole... the Admiral... that damn... Haystrom... the effect is similar. And if... Rieger...
Girl, Captain. She's all yours now, Ship.
Yeah. Hi, Tally. Normally I go talk to you right away, but in this playthrough, I don't care. All right. We have assault rifle damage, which does nothing for me, because I'm probably going to take the Widow now. And if I'm taking Kasumi and Miranda on the final mission, this does nothing. I'm so glad I spent money on an assault rifle damage upgrade. All right, this is great. 20% damage to heavy pistols. And then 50% damage to armor from heavy pistols. This makes my Carnifex, like pretty much specifically, an armor killer, which is great. Now, if I get the Widow, that is basically my armor killer. I mean, it's my everything killer. But if I don't want to waste another Widow shot, what I can do is I can take out the, like against like Harbinger or a Scion, I can shoot once or twice with the Widow, take them down to pretty low health, and then pull out the Carnifex and finish them off. That way I don't have to waste a very precious Widow bullet on an enemy that has like 20% health left. The Carnifex can just finish it off. So against armor, I'm set. But Locust is also fantastic against barriers and shields. And I have both ammos good against it as well. So I'm doing pretty good. One thing I wish this game did, there's a mod for it. Technically, we can't use mods in the contest unless they're cosmetic only. I feed technically this is cosmetic in that it shows you something, but I still think it'd be cheating. There's a mod you can get that makes every weapon in Mass Effect 2 show their stats. It'll be like, you know, like 1.2 times to this, 1.5 times to this, 0.8 times to this. You can't see that normally. And while technically that's a cosmetic mod because it shows you information on the screen, I'm being a little, you know, it does give you an advantage because it shows you what weapons are good against what if you don't know. So I know that heavy pistols are good against armor, more or less. And I know assault rifles are good against everything for almost the same amount, depending on it depends on the gun, obviously. But yeah, the Matic is good against like everything. Yeah, that's why it's good. It has at least a 1.2 times multiplier to everything. I think it has 1.5 times to maybe shields because you can fire it quickly. Or armor. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to have it now. Yeah, this is the second annual Insanity contest. I have died 14 times. That's not great. Last year, I won this contest with 14 deaths total. I'm like halfway through the contest. Yes. You know what's weird? If you look up some stuff, apparently the Shuriken is good only in one situation. Point blank range. I said the Tempest was the point blank like shotgun SMG. Apparently the Shuriken can actually do good damage if you're basically right next to them. Now on this difficulty, that's a big no-no. But apparently on like normal, you get all the upgrades and you just get like, and you have like a Vanguard and you use the Shuriken like point blank in their face. It's actually good. I would argue that almost every weapon is very good up close, except for a sniper rifle, maybe. But yes, the Shuriken is not as bad as we think. But unless you're basically touching them, it's bad. And since I'm playing on Insane as an Infiltrator, that's never going to happen. So for me, it's bad. Yeah. Again, I'm probably not getting Veilguard when it comes out. Again, they were my three main reasons. One of which is I have plenty of games I want to play. Two, I can't afford to buy new games. That's why I went on that tangent about Dragon Ball. I would love to buy the new Dragon Ball Z game. But I can't. I have too many things I can play. I can't justify it. I'll get Veilguard eventually. While I spend my time avoiding spoilers for it constantly. If you hit. Plus, I think sniper rifles they're just built to do long range damage. I feel like if you're using it up close, you're not using it properly. Unless you're a Vanguard. If you want to be a Vanguard and use like the Mantis point blank, go right ahead. But I'm an infiltrator who sits back. So if I'm point blank with a sniper rifle, something has gone wrong. All right. What do we do now? I've been streaming for an hour and almost 2 hours, and I only did one mission because I've been talking so much. That's what I do, though.
Quarians are so fascinating to me.
Is there anything I should know?
Anything?
Oh, Morden wants to unlock. Ooh. I might be going to Tachanka. How much money do I have? That's not great. Tachanka is going to have a bunch of weapon upgrades that I want. And I can only afford, like, one of them. But would it be worth going to Tachanka now?
Received a new message at your private terminal.
Probably. Oh yeah, Toombs. I'm working for Cerberus now, so Toombs is very unhappy. Understandable. Oh, okay, Remnant. I had an idea for a dumb playthrough, not even a full playthrough, just like a little bit. I was going to play original Mass Effect 1. No sniper rifle training. And only do like hip fire to sniper rifle. It's so bad. It's so bad. I would have better luck with a stick. Like, it's so bad. I don't know if anyone's there, like, here has not played original Mass Effect 1. When you have no training with the sniper rifle in Mass Effect 1 and you move, the reticule is actually bigger than the screen. You can't even see the reticule on the top, bottom, left, and right of the screen. You only see it in the corners. Because it's that big. Well, no, I can do melee. The rule was going to be sniper rifle only, shoot point blank, or melee. But melee sucks in 1 too. So, it'd be impossible to beat Saren. Can you imagine how many shots I have to get lucky to beat Saren? When he's flying around in his green goblin glider, and I'm trying to hip fire the sniper rifle at him? Ugh. What am I doing? I don't want to talk to you.
Commander.
Yeah, we're fine on that. Let's unlock Morden's mission so I can go to Tachanka and buy something. Hopefully a sniper rifle upgrade.
Shepard, important. You remember our talk? Personally, recovering...
Alright. Sponsor read. I swear, man, I have not seen... I only have like 17 sponsors in this thing, and I swear I see the same 5 every time. You know what? Haven't seen that one in a bit. Alright, that's good.
Today's stream is sponsored by Science Fun Today, the galaxy's #1 youth educational program. Filmed primarily on the Citadel, Science Fun Today host Perry the Pyjack has educated kids of all ages about the sciences and has featured notable members of the scientific community, such as Nil Bai and Dr. Morden Solis. Don't forget to set your Omni tool to record the next episode.
Why am I evil now? Come on.
How may I? Anything else? I'll be.
Alright, where I would normally go get Samara right now. But I want to unlock Tachanka so I can see what's available for purchase. I want to get like a single sniper rifle upgrade. We're not going to be doing any missions on Tachanka yet. You know, I don't even remember. I'd have to look at it. I don't remember if stasis in this game is like 1s or 3s. I think it's like 1s. I can just look at Miranda. Not Miranda. Who has stasis? I don't remember. Hello? Do you have stasis? I forget who has stasis.
Wait, doesn't Liara have stasis? I have to wait to get Liara on the Shadowbroker DLC. Wonderful. No, I'm pretty sure stasis in Mass Effect 2 is stasis like Mass Effect 1. You can't hurt them. Yeah. In 3, however, stasis is awesome. Because you can hurt them. I don't know how many times in multiplayer I would use stasis, like stasis bubble, and enemies would walk through it, and then I just shoot their head off. Alright, I'm not bringing Morden, because I'm not doing anything here. I'm just going to shop for like one item. Is it more important to max out Disruptor ammo? I'm doing Cryo. I want Team Cryo. What was the new one? I don't remember. I'm only going to use Tally on her loyalty mission, so we're going to build her as such. Meaning I'm not going to save any points for energy drain, because I'm not going to use her past where she gets it. So we're doing that. Health, weapon damage, power duration. I'm only doing 1 point in AI hacking. That's good enough. Attack drone or explosive drone. The only difference is attack drone does 40 points of damage. This thing has an explosive thing of 100 damage. Explosive. It won't last very long on Insane, so it can just blow up. Garrus. Turian Renegade or Turian Survivor? Since he can actually equip the broken incisor rifle if I ever use him again, we'll do weapon damage. Yes, and I've actually never played as an adept all the way through the series. I made it to 2, and my very first playthrough of a Sentinel was like 2 years ago. So I never actually got to do that until then. It's good. Oh, hey, it's these two.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful?
Talk to him soon, alien.
Alien. All right, Krogan, calm down.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Hey, Rex. I'm just here to buy stuff. However, I believe one of the shops you can only get the discount at if you beat the Thresher Mall. I'm pretty sure that's how you get it. So I will not be buying from them because I need to save money.
Shepard! That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. I'll tear you apart. You don't have the plates to try.
I'm not going to talk to anybody. We'll talk to people when I come back and actually do missions.
I've had enough of you. Then let's... The Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle.
It does?
Well, I'm not putting it down.
Now let's talk to Rex. Let's see if I can get the thing to glitch again. Where if you skip dialogue quickly enough, Rex just headbutts nothing.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is
in talks. You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Shepard. Out of the way, out of the way.
Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard.
Yep. He's dead, but it's nothing, I think.
I hope that works
We don't
well
often allow it. Don't take too much of his time. Foolishness. Attacks on Erdnot. It can't continue. When the smoke Krogan are judged by the... Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaoh's and Hylos.
I do like how Rex is happy to see you. I mean, I'm sure everyone's happy to see you. You know, when Garrus is like, hey, Shepard, and Tally's like, Shepard? Thought you were dead, and Leon, but I love that. I love Rex's reaction to it. Haters.
You don't want anything. Greetings, human. I do enough. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to. Good luck with it. Suit yourself.
Let's just see what's even available. Heavy weapon ammo is great. Stabilization gauntlet is fine. No. Oh, look, there's the weapon. I think I'm going to hang on to the Carnifex. I like it a little better. So I can save money on that at least. I'll come back and buy it at some point. But just personally, I kind of like the Carnifex better.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right.
So there's no reason to do this right now because I'm guessing the one upgrade that I want is going to be in the area where I have to kill the Thresher Maw for the discount.
Watch it, human.
Oh well.
Let's see what the human can do.
Shoot the Pyjacks. Remember when I talked about how Mass Effect doesn't really have like a go-to minigame? Not surprising, this one did not catch on. This is very Krogan. I wish Mass Effect had a good go-to minigame. I feel like that's the one thing Mass Effect 1 is missing. Like, yes, you have Quasar. It's very similar to Pazak in that it's basically just blackjack, but I much prefer Pazak because at least it's like the way it's presented. You have an opponent, you have cards and stuff in front of you. It's not just numbers on a screen. Oh, it is, but it's on cards. I always appreciate a good minigame. Pazak. What else is there? What else do I think of when I think of minigames? Of a series, or just a game as a whole? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I got him. Wasn't paying attention. The Armex Arena? Yeah, but it's DLC, though. That didn't appear until the very end of the series. It's fine. I just mean I wish Mass Effect 1 started like a good, well-known, you know, Gwent or Triple Triad. Not Tetramaster, please. Swoop Racing. Swoop Racing's a little more prevalent in KOTOR 2 than it is in 1. In terms of like how many places you can do it. I like Swoop Racing's fine. Man, it gets hard in KOTOR 2. What else?
Eyes straight ahead.
I mean, there's the obvious. There's the, I think this still works on the Stream Deck. There's a very obvious one that I can pull from. Blitzball. Yeah, you mean like Blitzball? Blitzball from Final Fantasy X? Fantastic. One of my favorite mini games of all time. Blitzball in Final Fantasy X-2. I do not like it to the point where I never play it. I don't know what they did to it. Blitzball in 10-2 actually has some things I wish were added in 10. Like, more people on the field. There's, like, training you can do to boost stats. That's a cool idea. But it also makes it so you can't really play it. It's like a sim. And it has some very weird mechanics they added to it that make it just not that fun for me. I am going to stream 10-2 at some point. And I will give Blitzball another shot. It doesn't help that Final Fantasy X-2 has 5 chapters. And Blitzball is not introduced until chapter 5. Sphere Break is the minigame of choice in 10-2. It's not bad. I don't mind it for being like a math minigame. It's not bad.
Seeing those vermin roasted.
It was a lot of fun.
I'll give you a discount at my store. I do. Suit yourself.
Minigame. Like, I even made up my own rules. I was going to do like a Blitzball League thing, which would be more for YouTube than Twitch. And I made up my own rules for like simming injuries and stuff. I still have those rules written down somewhere. I could still do it. But I had like free agency and like rolling for someone leaving the team and having to get someone new and how much they would cost. Like, not to have, well, you can't really do cost in that, but because people actually do cost money in that game, but they're all like all over the place. Yeah, like injuries, retirement, that kind of thing. Yeah. And I just never got into it. The training seemed very convoluted for how it works. But, hey, I will give it another try. And again, I think the other Krogan place is what I want to buy, where I want to buy something, but I need to wait until I do Grunt's loyalty mission. I'll go take a look anyway.
Give me a reason. Don't touch anything.
I'm pretty sure he gives you a discount when you beat Grunt's mission. Well, I think you have to actually beat the Thresher Maw. Assault rifle damage, poopy. Biotic damage, poopy for me. Heavy pistol damage, not bad, and completely useless to me. Does anyone have sniper rifle damage? What am I missing here? I've been to every place in the game where you can buy stuff, I think. There's only the Citadel, Omega, Ilium, and Tachanka. And I think I've found like one sniper rifle upgrade. I'm finding oh, come on. Boo. Oh, I never use the cane. I'm afraid I'm going to kill myself with it. Or miss. See, to me, the cane is cool if you can reload. If you miss, reload. If you kill yourself, reload. But I'm in a contest where deaths matter, and I can't save scum. So if I miss the cane once, it's gone. Like, all that ammo's gone. They do. Which, actually, I mentioned this in the last contest, and it's still in the back of my mind, and I will do it earlier than usual. The Shadow Broker DLC is better to do early, because you can take advantage of getting random upgrades. I believe they do cost money, so the earlier you do it might not be that good, because then you're like, oh, well, I don't have like the resources or money to keep up with it. But I didn't do Shadow Broker DLC until the very end of the game. I got to like right before the IFF mission. And then did Shadow Broker, did Overlord. Well, actually, I did Overlord and then Shadow Broker. And then you know, Shadow Broker is better to do earlier so you can get access to upgrades a little sooner. Problem is, one, it is RNG based, and two, I think it does cost money, and right now I don't have a lot. So... I know you can use the cane to destroy the Reaper Core and finish that quickly. I normally don't mind that fight, but because I'm an infiltrator, it might get a little rough. Like, as a soldier, it was easy to just stick around. Because, you know, you can just use a shotgun. But since I can cloak, I might be able to, like, maneuver my way around the husks. I don't think I'll have to nuke that. Now, unfortunately, I might not be able to take out all 4 tubes on the final boss all at once. As a soldier, you can easily do it with the slow down time move. With time dilation on the sniper rifle, I could, but not if I have the Widow. If I bring the Viper with me, I could do it. But I'm not going to bring the Viper with me just for that. So... Well, technically, according to the rules, you can't skip fights. Like, you have to fight. Like, you can't skip rooms. Which, yes, takes away one of the advantages of being an infiltrator, but still. There's not too many times you can do that. The only time I can see doing that, which technically you have to do anyway, is at the end of the collector ship where the husks just continuously respawn. You can just cloak and run past it. And since the enemies continuously spawn anyway, that's not cheating. Like when I was a soldier, I did the same thing. I did slow down time and just like did the slow down run past all the husks at the end. So all right, let's get Samara. I almost want to trigger the collector ship by doing another shorter mission, because I'm kind of in the mood to get it out of the way. I mean, Samara's mission is not that in-depth. Not really. Although, I remember the final fight of Samara's mission being kind of hard. Maybe I want the Widow before I do that. Let's do this side quest. If this triggers the collector ship, cool. If it doesn't, oh well. Let's see here. I mean, I'm just going with this. Unless it's collectors, this is what I'm bringing. And even then, I still might bring this. Yeah, it's still bringing that. When I fight the Thresher Maul, I think I'm going to bring the particle beam. It's accurate. It won't kill me if I somehow hit something in front of me. It doesn't really miss because it's a very accurate phaser, basically. I prefer this. It takes longer, but yeah, I had a feeling this was the Geth one. I almost brought someone different. Oh well, it's fine. Like, I should have probably brought the Tempest, in case any Geth just rush me, but that's fine. I'm sure we're fine. Oh, why do I still have the Tempest? Oh, it's because I died. I switched to the Locust and then died, and then I went back to the Tempest. That's kind of funny. Well, I have the Tempest now. Top, circle, door, door. Candy, candy.
Enemies in front. I've got it.
I remember this mission having a hard part. Enemies just continuously spawn. This is where cloak might come in handy. Like I said, I can't bypass fights, but in certain fights, enemies just keep spawning. The whole point is to bypass them enough. So being able to cloak will actually help me here. Well, probably. Let's thin them out a little bit. Oh no. I got interrupted. I'm gonna need full shield. Come on. What? Come on. There's 2 other enemies to shoot at. Don't do that. Alright, we should be good. Cool. Bad. Clear these guys out a little bit.
Gotcha.
Might be safe to do. Nope. I tried. All right. Top circle. Circle candy. Yeah, we did it. Huzzah! That didn't trigger the collector ship. Kind of want to trigger the mission now, just so I can get the widow. And again, Samara. Also, I learned something new about Samara's recruitment mission. At the end, there's an extra sequence to the boss fight if you take too long. Now, of course, on normal, that's probably not going to happen. But on Insane, it did happen during the contest. I had never seen that. The back door opens up and more enemies come out. And the Widow might give me the firepower to be able to kill them fast enough where I don't have to worry about that part. So I kind of want to trigger that. We could do Jacob's loyalty mission. That's an easier one, I think. There's like one big mech at one part, and that's it. Bum 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 bum.
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress.
Bad parent detected.
Registration
Probe launched.
BW46100.
Something on our sensors.
Well, I have to bring stupid Jacob, but at least I can still bring Miranda. Jacob, I'm going to give you the Geth Plasma Shotgun, so you can do decent from a distance. Carnifex is fine. Miranda, yep. Tempest is great for you. And me, Avalanche is fine. I hardly ever use it, but I should. What can I say? I'm a hoarder. I kind of want to try the Incisor Sniper Rifle. I know it's easier to control than it is in 3. I kind of want to try it. But am I willing to go an entire mission with this? I mean, it's not that different from the Viper. It's just 3 shots all at once, and you know what? I'm doing it. I'm chancing it. I may have just screwed myself over because I can't change it, but I'm doing it.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no
A lot of mechs on this one, so.
but there may be useful technology or
But those mechs are going to have armor first. So this might still be the better option.
still inside.
Ooh, boy. It's not that. Actually, the slowdown time kind of helps a little bit.
And mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
We'll see.
Looks like it was.
We'll see how it goes.
Crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Wrong one. There you go.
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override.
Stomach aches. Hey, I'll take some money.
But this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping.
Oh, did you hear that, Jacob? Your father doesn't command the same respect.
What was her name?
Ooh.
Sarah?
Harsh.
Suzanne. My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out.
Repeat. Toxology
Where is that?
alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here.
Ronald Taylor. The location. The Hugo.
I assume
The
unsafe.
Hugo Gernsback. That it is not known if. Pause in beacon
My
protocol.
father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems.
Some have lost faith. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Incoming!
All right. Okay. It's, you know, it's not that bad. It's not bad. I feel like I have control over the Viper more. Because, well, I do. But...
One less!
Yeah, it's not bad. As long as they sit still.
Taking heavy fire!
Oh, the ammo capacity on it's not great, though. I'm already out. Man, it'd be fun to be a voice actor on the day where you just do those kind of noises. Oh man, we're doing the death noises today. It's like, yeah. Hold on. You'd be so stupid.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay. Let's find your dad. I'm sure he's not the bad guy.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement?
Oh yeah. You are cursed with his face. Good line. It's a good line.
You have his face.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Yeah, because on one hand you have the idea of like, yeah, feeding the messed up food to most people is probably what they had to do to keep the good food for the higher ups to maintain order and all that stuff and get a rescue. But of course, turning off the beacon for like 8 years, and then seeing shrines and stuff.
You're done.
Like the initial decision made sense.
Patrols like that are a little much.
Officers get the untainted food so they can keep a clear head, fix the beacon, go home. And then that's when all the stuff just fell apart. Yeah, we'll get ammo up here. We'll be fine.
Please, here. You could end it. I forget how.
The rest is, and after the beacon is, but what he allowed, all killed with. I need to find this.
Hey guys, why don't you stand right here?
Easy enough.
Candy, candy, circle, circle, crap. Top, top, circle, circle. What if that had killed me? What if that just blew it up immediately and killed me? Bye, guys. Aw. It did hurt them.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting.
Firing.
Okay. Okay. interesting cover.
He has plenty of choices. Too late to blame his victims.
Backup systems engaged. Careful.
Sure thing.
Critical system damage. Hostile forces have engaged.
Here we go.
Backup systems engaged.
Yeah. But yeah, besides like the one big mech, I remember this mission being fairly easy. It is like the first one you get, so kind of makes sense. All right, you're over. Ooh, there's quite a few over there.
Backup systems engaged. Excuse me. Requesting assistance. Critical system damage.
Oh, are you using the... That's what I thought. Use your shotgun, man. It's a Geth plasma shotgun. It's really good. See?
Eyes ahead!
Excuse me. Backup systems engaged.
Attacking line.
I'll put him down!
Requesting assistance.
Now, the question is, was Jacob smart enough to put incendiary ammo on the weapon I switched? Yes, he was. Okay, good. Good.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Here we go.
Shield down.
Let's watch Jacob do some damage. That... Well, I killed him.
Right.
Jacob, what are you doing? Come back, please.
Dropped him!
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Here it is. This is the last room. I remember this room.
Right.
Taking cover.
Miranda,
Moving.
there.
Right there.
No.
Affirmative.
No.
Going now.
Thank you.
Gear up.
All right, I just want to trigger him and then fall
For
back.
the drone.
I'm hoping they start to come around the corner a little bit, but they might not. Maybe they're actually smart. Wow, there's like no good cover in here, is there, for me? Maybe at that rock? Jacob, go over there.
Moving to point.
This is mine.
Hostile combat drone.
Look out, Jacob. That killed you? That little baby drone just went zzz and killed him? Jacob, come on.
Taking the heavy.
But yeah, my SMGs do a ton of damage against barriers and shields, so this will be good. Now it's time to move. Hi.
Found that one.
Is the mech just gonna stand here? Is he just stuck? Like they don't expect the player to come this far back, so they just get stuck there? So I'm not complaining.
Retargeting.
What if I just sit here and let Miranda kill him?
Engaging target.
Good job, Miranda. Good job, Miranda. I'll give Miranda the kill. She deserves it.
It's gonna blow. Watch for the drone.
Man, that tracked me perfectly. All right.
Be right there.
Ow. Be patient. They're not going anywhere.
Hostile combat drone. Ha.
Wow, what good cover you have. What good cover I have.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
All right, where's my free upgrade for doing this mission? I feel like every mission, a little OT mission, has at least one upgrade. I already found one thing, I think, but maybe two? Nah. Maybe up here. Yeah, some money. Hey, you got any upgrades? I don't know. If you had an upgrade, I might have been more inclined to let you live. All right.
What about your...
You let all your people... I made sure you were taught...
That's it?
I can't point to where...
You fought over people. It's all about you.
And after
Until you
things...
needed someone to save your ass. Give him all...
I'm sorry,
I'm
Jake.
10 years past...
Jacob.
Fine.
I did.
I guess he was a... Can't figure which...
Okay. Now, did the collector mission pop now? I still don't need that. I have nobody that uses that. I got some money for that mission though. I mean, I got a couple pickups.
How may I help? You have Garrus received. Grunt seems very... Anything? I'll be here. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Come on, collector mission. I want my widow. Garrus's mission has one hard part, and that's the 2 Big Mechs.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies.
I remember that. And Grunt's mission it's literally just a boss fight.
There's a specialist on the Citadel by the time I got back. He owes me, I'm sure.
Let's go. I wouldn't mind doing Thane's loyalty mission because there's literally no combat. That's a fun one. I can get an upgrade or 2, some experience, and not die.
See? I'm tank.
Cerberus has a number.
Man, Grunt's mission scares me. That Thresher Maul can just randomly kill you. That thing scares me. I can't do the nuke because I'm afraid I'll miss. I don't have enough experience using it to, like, know when I should shoot it at him, so I just don't want to miss. That one's gonna be fun.
Anything else? I'll be here if you need anything.
As far as, like, all the missions left to go, Morden's is not that bad. Yes, you have to fight Vorcha and Krogan, which can be rough, like always. But I feel like they're not that bad. Also, I might bench Kasumi for that one. This mission's going to be a lot of, yeah, I'm going to bring Miranda and Morden. Yeah, it makes sense. We're going to have double Incinerate, which will help a lot against their armor. Though, again, the Widow would be nice, though. The Widow is an armor killer. Morden and Grunt's mission scream, have the Widow, for all that big armor damage. So what mission do I do without it? I mean, the simplest answer is just do some Firewalker missions. Get those out of the way. They count towards it. Yeah, sure, why not? I would do Shadow Broker, so I have more of an I have more opportunities to get gear from it. But again, I want the Widow. I want to have big gun for those fights. And Firewalker, it doesn't matter what I have. I wish, yeah, here's a 4th rule I'd like to propose to the 3rd annual Insanity contest. How about we just skip Firewalker?
detected an anomaly.
I mean, it'd be fair for everybody.
Something on our sensors.
I don't know. I feel like most people do not like this. I don't think this matters that much. I believe there might be 1 or 2 parts where I have to get out, but I might be thinking of the Overlord DLC. So I don't even remember what enemies pop up in this, if any. So like outside the thing, the hammerhead. Let's do flashbang so it'll actually do damage and last longer now. Incapacitation duration can go up to 6 seconds, which is great. Yeah, I like this. It not only does it increase the duration, but it also increases like the AoE of it. I like it. And as soon as I get squad cryo, my teammates will actually matter more in a fight, gun-wise.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next
Door, circle, circle. Candy. Door, top, top. You know, I was getting ready to say I wish there was a Stargate game that we could play. There is. There's a new Stargate game that came out around Christmas-ish. It was around there somewhere. There's actually 2 parts to it. The issue is it plays like an RTS in terms of movement, but it's also a stealth game. It's a stealth RTS where you control like only a handful of people. It's weird. I'm still gonna play it though. It seems like one of those games that might be better to play off stream and figure out how to play it, whether I finish it or not, and then play it on stream.
I'd like a closer look at that.
Oh yeah, also this DLC just gives you money. That's nice. Now where do I go next? All the way up there, huh?
Obstruction detected. Path is now clear.
I'm being very careful. I don't like this. This thing has no armor. This thing is made fun of in 3. Well, the Mako is too, technically. I am definitely Team Mako. I'm going to come back for that one since I'm already up here. Ow. Yeah. What do you mean? I got the upgrade in Morden's place for the paper mache armor. That's better, right? How do I get up to that one? I don't even remember.
Found it.
No, that way. I mean, is it fun to be able to vertically explore an area? Sure. Just the combat sucks. Like, this thing is so frail. And remember, the Mako got an upgrade in Legendary Edition. The Mako got its boost. This thing got nothing. Okay, I will take free money.
Objectives completed.
Experience gain 156. Credits 15,000 total. It's not bad. Yay!
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the deep.
I'm gonna regret this. Let's go. Yes, the cryo weapon would be very handy to have in case of emergency when I'm surrounded by husks or something. But I feel like the particle beam is the way to go for this. It can help me zap the Scions and help me zap the Praetorian near the end. I have more issues with this mission with the big things than the small things. And the cryo is more for small things. I do wish I had my team cryo ammo by now. I'm very tempted to respec and take... I would only... No. I'd only be able to save 3 points and I need 4. It's fine.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander. I need you to... They could be making... You're close.
Are you sure?
Good luck, Shepard.
Good luck. Now the question is, do I bring Thane or do I bring Kasumi? Thane has the advantage of having warp. He also has the incisor, which is great damage on a teammate. But Kasumi has the things that can like lock down people with her flashbang and distract. I know I made a big deal about getting Thane for his warp, but if Thane's only real thing is warp, Kasumi might still be better for this. And I am trying to use her more. I think that she just meshes well with the Infiltrator. Alright, I know I'm going to get the Widow very early, to the point where I don't think it matters what I take on that slot, so... yeah.
Am I the only one freaked out by this?
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Market Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Can't imagine it. Trapped in these pods, completely controlled by the... What happened here?
They could have been used for testing.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel...
Okay, almost time for the Widow. I'm still tempted to take the assault rifle training to make use of the upgrades I got, but the Widow is just so good. Either way, I want the Widow or I want an assault rifle before I do harder stuff. And I'm leaning towards the Widow. Just because of how powerful I can make that one shot. And with when I had it as a soldier, it was good. But enemies would keep coming towards me. I had no way of making them stop. Since I can cloak, I can kind of slow down the enemies that walk towards me. Which makes the Widow probably even better. Because I have more time to use it.
That's a collector.
The collectors were a quad... The Reapers have...
They're not
Let's find what we need before the...
Oh, here we go. I'm taking the Widow. Yeah. This just feels right. Well, we're going to be fighting in a second, so let's make sure all our weapons have the proper ammo on. Which in here is pretty much all warp all the time. That's the wrong one. I do wish I had Cryo. One more level up might give me enough points to put Team Cryo on finally. Team Cryo would have been great for this mission. But I just didn't get there, so... yeah. I would have had to take points out of something I didn't want to take points out of. Like warp ammo, but warp ammo is great.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Ooh, 15K just for doing that? Okay. That gets me closer to upgrades, which I like. I wish this game was like Mass Effect 3, where if you missed something in a mission, you could buy it later. I know this game has money issues, like getting enough for stuff, but it would be nice as an option.
Now what's this?
Ooh, that's great. Not only is damage protection great overall, because, you know, I don't want to die, but that might have just unlocked something else I already had.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy
The Reapers are here.
Hello, One Up. Thank you for the raid. I don't have the auto shout out anymore, so. Oops. Yoshi's Woolly World. I never got to play that. I missed out on some Nintendo stuff. I never played Metroid Prime games. I had it for game. I had one for GameCube, but I barely played it. I haven't played a Kirby game since Game Boy. I know there's one for N64. There was one for the GameCube. There's a bunch more now, like the Yarn one, and I should play those someday. Yeah.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
You know the last Yoshi game I played? Because there are actually Yoshi games. Yoshi's Story on the N64. I will say, it's not that great, but it's still, I don't know, it was still fun. Yoshi's Story is just like a very cozy game.
Something doesn't add up, Commander.
With like cute music and stuff. It's, I don't know, it's kind of, it's an interesting game. It's also very short. I rented it one time, and I beat it in like 2 hours.
Oh my
Ooh.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these
I have Yoshi's Cookies.
They're gonna target Earth.
Actually, technically I have Yoshi. Fun fact. Yoshi's Cookies is a Tetris-like game of matching things. On NES, it's called Yoshi's Cookies. The Game Boy version, which is kind of a dumbed-down version, is just called Yoshi. Which I have. I did not have an NES or SNES growing up. I have an SNES now, years later. I had a Game Boy, though.
There's a control panel on the platform. Maybe something we can use?
Where are the bodies of the collector crew?
I had an N64.
Careful, Shepard. Something.
But I barely had any games for it. I think I had like, I think I can name all my N64 games off the top of my head. For Christmas, when I got the N64, I had Mario 64, Wave Race, NFL Quarterback Club 98, and Star Fox. I didn't get any other games for the N64 until like 2 years later. I never actually owned Super Smash Brothers, by the way. I rented it like a million times, but never actually owned it. I had Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. I did not get Pokemon Stadium 2 until like a decade after it came out. I played it. I rented it before that, but... And then GoldenEye, same thing. I found a used copy at GameStop when they still had like N64 games for like $5. I was like, oh, I'll buy it.
Edie, I'm setting up.
That can't be.
Shepard, it was not. I am having
So the fight begins.
connection reestablished.
This, probably one of the hardest missions in the entire game.
Then you better get it done fast, Edie.
Did that hit him?
People, they're coming.
That was a waste of a shot if it did. Oh, there's a Scion. I hate Scions.
Hostiles to the right.
I hate Scions. Scions must die. I know there's enemies over here that are going to try to kill me, but I hate Scions.
You're assuming control. Assuming control of this form. I know you feel this.
No shields.
Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Goodbye. And that's one of the reasons why I took the Widow. It is a Harbinger killer. Once its barrier goes down, or even just like half down, it just gets obliterated. Oh, bye, Scion. Have fun. Wow, they actually killed that thing really fast. Considering the debuff they have to the weapons. Assuming control. I'm going to kill you now.
Found that one.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Goodbye. Another Scion. I see him.
That had to hurt.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
How many of these things are there?
I'm guessing one more shot will kill it. I'm down to one shot, though, and I kind of want to save it for Harbinger.
Direct intervention is necessary. Assuming direct control.
I got.
Human. Viable possibility.
That was a waste.
Potential.
Hi, friend.
Lights out.
Good thing I have the Carnifex as my backup armor weapon.
Shield to fail.
Did I just get hit from behind? What was that? That was weird. I need ammo. We're going on an ammo run.
We are assuming control.
Ugh.
I will direct this personally.
Boom.
Yeah, for a pistol, that's a lot of damage on a boss character. 50% armor damage on the pistol, and then the maxed out warp ammo. All good. Oh, okay.
I have also.
He knew it was a trap?
I do not have full control.
Let's get out of here.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Whew. Uh-huh.
Trouble ahead. Sure thing.
Assuming control.
Did I just... Did I just pop that collector in the head as soon as he started to assume control? Or is it the... Or is it, yeah, it's okay, it's that one. Okay. I was hoping. I was hoping. It's okay.
Here we go.
Assuming direct control.
Alright, game please.
My attacks will tear you apart.
No, Miranda's dead.
You cannot resist.
I missed. I don't know what that was. Luckily, Harbinger's being stupid. Harbinger's main thing is he walks slowly towards you and pulls you out of cover sometimes, and he was just being dumb. That's good. good when Harbinger's dumb. Now, the number one weakness of the Widow. Ammo. I'm down to 8 shots. If I grab that Terminus armor from Omega, I believe I can have 13 shots. It ups it by 10%. And I have 13 shots, so it probably rounds down, so I would probably get 2 extra shots, or 1 extra shot. If I'm lucky, I would get 2. Probably just 1.
Here they come.
You got one left.
This hurts you. Nothing stands against us. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Cool. She hit his dead body. That's fine. I just wanted him dead. Okay, we got 2 up there. I think there's 1 more still over there somewhere. Two more there. Good job, Kasumi. You flashbanged the rock.
Direct intervention is
Ooh.
necessary. Assuming direct control.
Can't do that right now. Can't get there.
The forces of the universe bend to me. You will know pain, Shepard.
Okay. You know the worst thing about this difficulty in Harbinger fights? I have to take my time, so we have to listen to him talk more.
Enemy down.
Oh, now those things are annoying. I forgot there were explosive husks on this mission. Huh. Alright, it's ammo sweep time. We're gonna need all we can get when the Praetorian shows up. A full Widow can probably take out the Praetorian. Probably. Mixed with the Carnifex and mixed with this for taking down its barrier, I'm probably fine. I have a good loadout for taking on a Praetorian. Right now, shields are my worst thing because I have nothing like directly good against them besides my level 2 disruptor ammo. But nothing in here has shields, so. Alright. What? Oh, I know this room. Oh, everyone knows this room. I don't think it even starts with a barrier, or does it? I don't remember.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Uh-huh. Why did you... Why do I ask questions?
Nothing.
Husk is not dead. It's still coming. All right, there we go. Now, deal with its barrier.
Here we go.
Okay. You guys need to kind of deal with them.
Engaging target.
Haha! Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to do it though.
Gotcha. Yes! That was in effect.
Barriers back up. Enemy spawning. Husk, huh? Oh, hey, Kasumi. You're already over here. Alright, time to get some ammo and loop around. I don't want my back to that door, because that's where the enemies spawn. Does this do anything to you? No, it does not. I didn't. I assumed it didn't.
Attack didn't work. Now let's finish you off. Lights out. As you wish.
As I said, I believe Infiltrator is the best class for a Praetorian because Cloak just kind of breaks it. You cloak and it just leaves. It makes the fight easy. Soldier, I mean, I don't think I died to a Praetorian as a soldier in the last contest, but it's definitely more iffy because you can't just cloak. You have to move around and get behind cover more, and that can lead to death.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. Isn't that where we came in?
We must be getting
Yeah.
close to the end.
I'll take it.
Ooh, tech damage. That might get me something I've already have unlocked waiting for me. Goodbye. Wait, you lived that? What? No, here come those guys. Focus on them.
Got it.
Haha! You got it.
Direct control. Kill 1 and 100 will replace it. Direct intervention is
There we
necessary.
I believe I died 3 times here during my last contest. There was something about this last stretch. I believe it was no ammo. I think my issue was no ammo spawned during this part. And this is where I had to kill a Scion in a doorway with just Miranda's warp and nothing else because I had no ammo. But I can see ammo on the ground. I think, or that's just pieces of that thing. I can't tell.
My attacks will tear you apart.
No, it was just pieces. Kasumi. And I believe there's one more attack. Yeah, see, there's ammo right there. Yeah, right here.
Enemies in front.
There's a Scion over there, and they got stuck in the doorway, and I had to have Miranda just kill it. It took like 10 minutes.
This will put them down.
Assuming direct control.
Hopefully he gets stuck on the door again.
We are Harbinger.
Understood.
If I must turn
Alright, Harbinger being dumb and attacking the wall. Cool. Well, hey, I died 3 times here last time, and now I died 0. So that's a plus. Alright. For old time's sake, warp it. Oh, there's more enemies. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see the problem. Fine. Fine. Game wants to be mean to me. Fine. Now I gotta do this again. So there is another attack. I thought there was.
Enemies in front. Lights out. On it.
I'll just kill it.
Is necessary.
Here we go.
I will direct this personally.
Yeah, that's, these things don't make great cover. Harbinger can still hit me with his ability. Overkill, but whatever.
I know you feel this.
Here we go.
Okay. So I'm going to run up, and I'm going to trigger the enemies, and then we're going to run back. Or I could just stay here. Just don't go forward too much.
Lights out.
Because you have these two, then the Scion. Then when I get closer to the door, more enemies spawned and flanked me and killed me.
Here we go. Gotcha.
No Harbinger that time.
Right behind you. After you.
Uh-huh. Kind of a jerk move, collectors. Kind of a jerk move.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
How do I do this? As long as I can keep him from knocking me out of cover.
One left. Heavy weapon, get down.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Kasumi's gonna die. Where could you stop being Harbinger?
I will direct this personally. Your form is fragile. My attacks will tear you apart. I know you feel this.
Okay. We are down to just the Scion that gets stuck on the door most of the time. I can't tell if he's stuck. Nope, he's right there. Okay. Hello. I mean, you'll die eventually. There you go. Yeah, see the ammo? Again, this was the problem the first time. I still died once, though. I'm not happy about that. I knew it was coming, too. I mentioned it was going to be a second attack, and I thought just those 2 were it, but they weren't. I remembered correctly, just not accurately. I believe this is where the husks are going to spawn. Yeah, there they are. See, this is where I'm just going to cloak and run. Probably. I'm going to thin him out a little bit, as much as I can. And then I'm going to cloak. See ya.
We're out of time. Strap. Any.
All right, only one. That wasn't that bad.
Shepard, looks like Edie extract. It was a trap. Besides, Edie can. All we need to do is. We found it damaged. It's stable, but there's no trace of the species. It will make things.
Of course, Shepard.
So the
lied to us, used us.
I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes.
Could be an
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to...
It's a derelict Reaper. What
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Bye. Trust me, it's better for everyone on the ship if I wait. Now, do I have any new upgrades I can grab? How do I get renegade points? Okay. Damage protection. Shields plus 30%. Barriers and armor plus 30%. Awesome. Tech damage really doesn't matter to me at all. It'll make Miranda's and Kasumi's stuff a little better. Biotic duration, I think, matters for Miranda's warp, and that's about it for me. Now, I would like some more metagel. I think I'm missing one of the upgrades. I'm just gonna take that. See? I would have made assault rifles good. Oh well. Ooh. Heavy pistols sometimes deal double damage. Makes it even more of an armor killer. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. That matters once I have one more upgrade. And then armor-wise, warp is about all I get out of that. Hard shields would be nice. Oh, I can actually get this if I had more palladium. Oh. Might have to go do some scanning. Because 20% extra shield... Well, its shields take 20% less damage. So...
You had me so worried when you... Anyway, Thane, take care.
Yep,
Commander,
Thane's
you
mission is
received a
up.
new message at your private terminal.
I like Thane's mission because there's no fighting. Hey, Thane. I'll probably never romance you because I've actually seen someone do your romance on stream, but hey.
Shepard. It's called Kepril.
What sort of dance?
The console beeps. I just did my job. I have not seen it. I used my content. When the soul is weakened, I would like your help to stop him.
To be closer.
It rains. He acquired it early. I'll be meditating it.
Okay. The only romances I have not done myself or seen are Ashley in 3. I've romanced Ashley in 1, but never continued it in 3. I have not seen Miranda's romance in 2 or 3. And I haven't seen Jacob's in 2. I mean, it's Jacob. And what else? I haven't seen Trainers in 3. I think that's it. I've seen Liara's all the way through the series. I've seen Tally's in 2 and 3. I've seen Jack in 2 and 3. Garrus in 2 and 3. Thane in 2 and 3 on somebody else's game. Oh, I haven't seen Cadence. I've seen bits and pieces of Cadence throughout the entire series because someone romanced him in 1 and 3. But I don't think I've seen enough to be like, oh yeah, I've seen it. Now Jacob's romance is only in 2, and kind of, and Trainers is only in 3. So I figured I could play through as a femshep at some point and romance Jacob in 2 and Trainer in 3. That just seems like the best way to do it efficiently without doing 2 different playthroughs. because their romance is only in those games. As for the first game, I either romance nobody, or maybe Caden, since I haven't seen all his romance in one. That'll just leave Caden romance in 3, Miranda in 2 and 3, and Ashley in 3, I think. Oh, I've also seen Cortez. I've seen his romance in 3 through somebody else's stream.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally.
Okay.
I'm worried about something.
Everyone has problems. Shepard has to deal with everyone's problems.
New armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profile.
Shepard, I need to know if I'm scared.
Nobody who knows.
But thanks. The punishment for treason, I won't. Not that it. Not. In exile, she had good intent. She was pardoned. I'll program the norm.
Okay. So there's a shield upgrade, an armor upgrade, and a weapon upgrade. Which ones have I done? I did the armor upgrade, because I believe that's Jacob's. The shield, I think, is... I don't even remember. You think I would remember this stuff. I believe Jacob is the armor. The weapon is Garrus. The shield, I don't even remember. Probably Tally. I just need to remember to go through that before I go to the end. Because I think I have the shield. I have the armor, but I don't think I grabbed the shield or the weapon yet. I'll double check all my upgrades before I move on to the final mission. And I'm sure I'll see like, oh hey, I don't have those 2 yet. And if I forget about it, I guess it'll be funny. See, win-win. Boy, do I not want to do Firewalker. I kind of want to do Grunt's mission just so I can unlock the final area with a discount. That way I can buy something if I need it. Zain's mission is also not that hard. Samara's mission recruiting is actually, I think, a little hard, but her loyalty mission has no fighting. What do I want to do? Let's go to Tachanka. I don't think Morden's is that hard. And I want to get Grunts out of the way. Because I hate it. Because I'm afraid it's going to kill me. Now, normally I bring Morden and Grunt to both missions, but since Miranda once again has like the best stuff, we're going to do one then the other. Let's do Grunts first. Let's do Mordens first. Because if I get one more level up, I can probably get Squad Cryo. And that'll be nice. Obviously Squad Cryo is not going to be super helpful against a giant Thresher Maw, but it'll add a little bit of damage. So, I'm okay with that. Hey Miranda, I'm going to save up for Warp first for you. Hey Morden, I haven't used you at all. Do we want shields and weapon damage? Weapon damage sucks on teammates. Well, I guess we'll go shields. And max out Incinerate, just because armor. And a little bit of cryo. Morden, you have the Locust, and no you don't. And the Carnifex is fine. Okay.
I wonder what those Turians and Solarians look like up close. Nobody around here will.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
I just wish.
Do I have to talk to you again since I have Morden in the party now? I don't remember. Grunt, yes.
Shepard, what can I do for you? Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I have a Krogan.
Waste me, huh? The off-world wish I could.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You can ask him about Grunt's condition, but he's not here. How would he know? And no, Rex, I didn't replace you.
One wrong step, Shepard.
What do you want, human? Chief told me to give you one. You get inside. Higher thought, no skin off my... They're fanatics. I'd ask my cousin for a loan. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack.
Before I do, pretty sure, yeah, Morden's mission has this item. So let's do this.
You tell me, how the one they lost?
I've never seen.
Not. If you did, don't do me any favors.
Hey, little extra experience.
Place your bet on the pits, human. We won't regret.
Still looking for that Solar.
Okay. Again, this mission is pretty much a lot of armor. Luckily, I have Warp and Incinerate on my team. Yeah, I will probably not need Disruptor ammo at all. It does make my Locust not that great. Because it's good against barriers and shields. But still usable. Okay. I believe the first fights are against, like, little things. Some Vorcha and some of those bugs. I'll just use the Carnifex for now. Also, I'd imagine this is a good place to find weapon upgrades. It's Tachanka.
Trouble ahead.
Wow, look at that armor damage. That's pretty good.
Thought I was harmless, did you?
Here we go. Easy enough. Nice.
Tachanka's such a messed up place. Not only do they have bugs that breathe fire, they explode when they die. This is, again, this is Space Australia, but like turned up a lot. It's like, oh, that's a big spider. It's also poisonous, but in this case, it also explodes when you smash it. It's like, oh yeah, don't step on those spiders. They'll blow your leg off. Like, oh.
Incoming.
I'm on it. Easy enough.
Okay, look around some more. Hi, Vorcha.
Engaging target.
You bet.
Okay. Also, there's a bit of a trick in this game that I don't really take advantage of. You'll notice when your teammate is in front of the enemy, like next to you, when you fire off a warp or incinerate, it has to fly at them like normal, right? Like yours. If your teammate is not within line of sight of the enemy, though, the ability will automatically hit the enemy, even behind cover, sometimes. Like just then. I had Morden use Incinerate. He was not in range yet. He was not like around the corner yet. So the Incinerate just hit the target. It didn't have to fly and potentially miss. I know you can take advantage of that by having your teammates like further back. If you bring them for just abilities, you can sit them further back and then just pop them and immediately hit the enemy. But I don't tend to do that. I don't really take advantage of that thing, of that glitch. Not really a glitch, but like exploit. I mean, it happens. If it happens, it happens. Because your teammates don't always follow right behind you. But I'm not going to exploit it. Intentionally.
Friendly fire.
That actually wasn't one of the things mentioned in the rules about like don't exploit stuff. So maybe it is okay, but I don't feel like trying to juggle that. I like my teammates near me so they can take some bullets for me. And the abilities still hit quite often.
Here we go.
See?
Burn through any armor.
Affirmative.
Pistols knocking.
Watch the Krogan. Not a problem.
Engaging target.
Nothing. Not a single upgrade.
Enemies.
Also, the Krogan will trash talk you. He's trash talking me for not only cloaking, but using an SMG.
Me, Shepard.
Should burn through any armor. We'll end it quickly.
Still no upgrades. I believe the thing I'm looking for is over there. Oh, look at these poor Vorcha. Yeah, see? Because he was way back there, he couldn't have line of sight. It just hits him automatically. Again, I'm not going to attempt it to trigger that all the time, but when it happens, it happens. I'm not going to wait for my teammates to walk up to me before I use abilities. Oh, it's not here. No. Wrong place. Man, the Vorcha are so good at making an ambush, huh? I just carry around the corner. Nah! We be quiet.
Should do the trick. Not a problem.
Engaging target.
Are you back from the gym? Did you get a badge? Alright. Hey, you. That Vorcha is very dead. See, Vorcha are immune to disease, not bullets. That is interesting. Vorcha are immune to all known disease. Now, unfortunately, there's quite a harsh penalty for that. Vorcha's lifespan is about 20 years. Like, whatever is inside them that makes them, like, pretty much have, like, Wolverine's healing factor. Because they are immune to disease, they regenerate their form fairly quickly. Again, they're kind of like mini Wolverines. But unlike Wolverine, where his healing factor actually slows down the aging process, which makes sense. His cells replace themselves, and that's what aging is. But whatever the weird thing with Vorcha is it makes them not live as long. I don't know. Like with Solarians, they have a very fast metabolism. They can think fast, talk fast, move fairly fast. But because of that, they only live to be about 40. For Vorcha, I just know whatever the reason that makes them immune to disease and have very high regeneration also makes them not live very long. I think they're also like Saiyans, in a way, where whatever doesn't kill them makes them stronger. Like if you put a Vorcha like in a poisonous pit, it might start coughing and suffocating a little bit, but eventually it adapts. I guess a similar way to like Deadpool. He kind of got his powers by like something harsh like that, but...
Repurposed Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
The only buildings more durable are their bomb shelters, but most of...
That body, test subject. Humans useful as test. Wise to modifying...
What can you tell about that?
Modifying hormone levels. Focus on Malin. Too late to help.
I love Shepard. Doing this on humans is wrong. What about all the other races, Shepard? If you saw a dead Solarian, like a dead Turian and a Asari, would you be like, oh, using them, or that's wrong too? Uh-huh.
But Warlock Gold, the
Appears
Solarian.
they discovered Malin's work.
Oh, hey, time for a Renegade prompt. Because it makes the fight easier.
When we cure the Genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Aww.
Enemies inbound.
Weak Krogan in 3 grunts on fire, and he likes it. It tingles him. That Krogan couldn't handle his fire. Oh, I missed. Ugh.
Moving in.
Easy enough.
Oh, I don't even need the cloak boost to kill the Vorcha. I guess that makes sense.
Watch it.
Should do the trick.
Heads up.
We'll end it quickly.
Understood.
You're not really ending it quickly, guys. Well then. I don't even know how, going back to Pokemon with gym thing, I don't even know how Pokemon gyms work and go. I never did one. In my mind, I'm so used to there only being like 8 gyms in an area. I'd imagine, like, I think it'd be cool if, obviously it would be unfeasible. But imagine if, like, every continent had, like, only 8 gyms. And it had to sim, like, going through your region to get all 8 badges. Yeah, that would suck. Considering, like, even just, like, the US. I said continent. So it would also be, like, Mexico and like, Canada. So, can you imagine there only being 8 Pokemon gyms in all of North America? No one would ever get those done. If you wanted to do a region, it'd have to be like, I don't know. What do you think, like a...
Labs likely through there.
Like a square mileage. What do you think is fair? Like 20, 25? To have 8 badges in? Like for your area? I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Active standard treatment fact. Had to keep Krogan popular. Laughter, Genophage medical, not nuclear. Krogan 4th Genophage.
Oh, Morden trying to cope.
Sterile where goal was to explored still refused to believe Genophage or galactic expansion would have been.
Hello.
You killed them. Not experiment.
Caution, Shepard. Patient.
Millie, you damn right.
Hopefully his story of curing the Genophage will
I like the Renegade option there better. Like, are you a Corian with a tummy ache? And Natalia's in your party. She comments on it. Like, I'm right here, Shepard. How much money was that? 50 experience, 11 Paragon, and 1,500. Okay. Not terrible.
Ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
A well-placed shot, explosive useful, burn through Krogan armor.
Yes. Morden! That's on that miss was on Morden.
Close combat.
Miranda, what are you doing?
Automatic, I got it. Hold the line.
Miranda wanting to fight that close to a Krogan? What is... Ooh, okay.
Damn it, lost shields.
Yeah, I don't think Miranda's liking that now.
Firing now.
I mean, I'm covering her. It's the only reason why she's still alive. Alright. I need ammo badly. Yeah. Hey, any ammo in the explosive crate? Aw. Nothing. I would assume a fight starts here as well, because look at this place. That door gonna open? Or it's already open? Yep, here they come.
Enemy down. There we go.
Quit hiding.
Of course.
Engaging target in.
Oh, the Varen's confused. It's like the Husk in Mass Effect 1. He doesn't know what to do. Could I have more ammo, please? I got some. I'd like a little more. Nothing in here. Now, I do remember a clan Werelock leader person is down here somewhere. And I believe he has a barrier along with armor. Well, good. I have warp ammo, so. Here they come.
Watch out. Enemy charging.
Here, enjoy.
Yeah, cryo's fun.
Enemy charging.
See, if my team had squad cryo, once I take down their armor, I would just start shooting somebody else, because their shots would eventually freeze them and have them fall over. Good job, Morden. Clunk. Yep, here they come. Careful with the Varen.
One left. There we go.
That sounded like Patriarch. Or just old man Krogan voice, I guess.
You'll bleed.
I'll just be up here. Ow! Okay, this isn't fun. Yep. They're down there, like, off to the side, and I had nowhere to go. Ugh. I did not handle that very well. Man, I like how he just knocked him down and then just shot him while he was. And Morden is. I mean, we already knew. Okay, well, he's dead. I mean, we already knew Morden was cold.
Damn it, lost sheep.
Enemy charging!
Oh, that's not good. Now I'm just being stupid. Sometimes when I die once in this game, I end up dying a few more times because I'm just being stupid.
Enemies in front!
Close combat. Problematic.
Fight like a warrior.
Gotcha!
Oh, the door closed. That's bad.
You bet!
Just the thing to help.
Night, night.
Not a problem. Neutralize. Hostile. Charging.
What was Morden just kind of threw him? That was kind of cool looking. Morden just did some kind of weird, like, Solarian grapple maneuver. It's kind of cool. I don't know what's happening here. This is Mass Effect without the community patch, okay?
Engaging target.
Oh, that same Varen is confused again. Okay. Let's be careful here. I need to save my sniper rifle shots for the Krogan that get close, or more specifically, the Krogan that spawns that has the biotic abilities.
We'll stay close.
Be right there.
Trouble ahead!
Should do the trick.
Hold the line.
Try a real.
Now let's finish you off!
Shield the fail.
Ow, what was that? Said I got hit from behind. Ow. Let's get as much damage on these Krogan as I can. I know it's a waste to shoot without my buff, but I just want to do as much damage as possible before they get over here. I kind of ignored the Varen, but it should be okay. That was a waste of a shot. Oh well. Yeah, I know you're over there.
Affirmative.
Morden, no.
I'm enemy down.
I died twice because of this guy. I chalk up the second death to him as well because I was being impatient.
Engaging target.
Uh-huh. Circle, candy, candy. Okay, circle, top, circle. Top. I'll take 3,000 monies. I really felt like I would get more weapon upgrades on this mission, considering where we are. But I guess not. Maybe there'll be one right outside the door to reward me for doing the mission. Oh, look at that. Don't mess it up. Yeah, this is not money. This is something. Because if it was money, it would say an amount in the top right corner. And...
This might be useful.
Hey, not bad. It's not what I wanted. I'd rather have sniper rifle damage or SMG damage or some kind of protection, but I'll take it.
How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be? We've already got the blood of the experiment. You taught me that the assault on your...
Poor Malon.
Inaccurate. Krogan,
you can't face
unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morton. You're not a murderer.
Finished, Malon. Get out.
What if he talks to
Weirlock willingness to work with Solarian.
Aren't you worried?
Could start from scratch. Don't care.
The Krogan didn't deserve...
Apologies, Commander. Bit easier for him, too. Malon's research. Only loose end. Malon's work could cure... Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka.
Alright. Stay longer, because there might be something in this room. Hey, money! Malon won't be needing it. Actually, Remnant, it's, had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Fake fan. No, do you know how many times... you know how many times I've gotten quotes wrong from things I've heard a million times? It's just human nature, I guess. To just, like, misquote something. Yeah, we did it. Goodbye to Chonka for now. Well, yeah, also I'm skipping dialogue. So we haven't even heard that this time through. Or last time through, because I skipped dialogue too, because that was the contest.
How many? Anything else? It's always nice.
Goodbye. Did we get anything worth using in here? Useless to me. I need one more damage upgrade to make that work. Useless to me. Biotic duration would be handy just for warp. I can actually get this if I get more palladium. 6. Oh, I can do a heavy weapon ammo. Ooh. Oh, look, it's the cane. I will probably never use this because I just don't like it. Because, again, this weapon to me is a safe scum weapon. If you shoot it and miss, you would definitely reload, considering how long it takes to refuel this thing. And if I shot and killed myself with it, well, I get to reload anyway, but that would count as a death. So, normal playthrough, cane is fun. But if I was playing through on Insane for, like, the achievement, let's say, and I could save scum and do whatever, then yeah, I'd probably use this sometimes. Like, against the Thresher Maw. But for now, I just don't want to chance it. I'll unlock it. But I just don't want to chance using it. Oh, come on! I need one more point. I'm actually very tempted to respec, take 2 points out of Disruptor ammo, and put it in Cryo, for Team Cryo. Like, look at the difference here. Duration, less shield and synthetic damage plus 20% and plus 30%. Like, it's only a 10% damage increase, while this would give my teammates an ammo type they don't even have. Eh. You know what? I think I'm going to. Especially since Grunt's loyalty mission is probably next, and again, not a lot of shields. Alright. Grimo? Oh, I have to put 2 points to unlock Cryo. I'm dumb. Oh, that wasn't very smart. Although I can save 1 point from Incinerate. Yeah, we still have enough. We have barely enough. Squad Cryo, because I'm not using it. Yeah. And Assassination Cloak, and then Operative. Which one did I do? Power damage or power duration. Power damage doesn't matter. I'm almost positive power duration does not count the cloak boost to my damage. It's just like direct damage from abilities. Since I have none, this is pointless. But duration actually matters. And warp ammo. Heavy warp. Well, there we go. Hey.
How may I? Anything else? It's all?
I'm going to save the game. I'm actually going to stop here for the night for Mass Effect. I'm actually going to show something else before I'm done.